Haya, karibu sana, karibu sana wapenzi watazamaji. We are in Kitutu Chache South, and please, I've shared a link here that those who are interested in giving analysis for Kitutu Chache South can use. So that link I've shared right there. So mnaweza tumia hiyo, and you can also share the stream and also invite the local karibu sana, so that you can sorry, I'm hearing myself on another gadget, so that you can also invite political sciences so that they can analyze this. So we shall be digging deeper into Kitutu Chache South. So please share and invite people so that we can get this started. I'm sorry we lost the earlier stream, but we're back. So let's get this going. Karibu sana watu wote wale mko hapa. Let me see if I can share this to my guy. Karibu sana wale mko nje, karibu. Use this stream that the one I've shared, and then we can get this going. Let's do it. Wale mnapenda siasa ya Gusii, sasa tuko we are in Kitutu Chache South, guys, and join us. Andrew. Karibu sana. Karibu Frank. Hey, good to see you, bro.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, umemute kidogo lakini karibu. Wale mko nje, tafadhali share the stream to your groups. Happy Johnny. Karibu sana Kennedy.
Thank you Fred.
Yeah, leo karibu musikie the constituency, the greatest constituency of Dr. Zachary Onyonka, the constituency of the late Lawrence Agni. This is a great constituency that has a lot of history. I don't know where can you guys get this guy for me, my co-host anaitwa Felix. Wacha nimtumie message.
Anakuja ameona linki, unajua ulikuwa umetoka lakini anaingia sahi.
Felix kanaingia ndio yako. Wale mnaweza share, if you can share. Dan kan Mayega.
Yeah.
Karibu sana. So I think today I will partially take a back seat because it's my home constituency, and Felix Nyagaka will do most of the work wakisaidiana na Kennedy Anyona. You know, bona lero tugatubangwa bantu banka. So tigamplay wasa wakita na bana sameta chitaikaisa tuchioka ngirane mbaye kwerende preview ya constituency balimo mutanye manyiki elinde, then we can get it going. But this opportunity is also for all of you to share the live stream to the WhatsApp group, to the Facebook groups, to even your friends who may have interest in Kitutu Chache South. But meanwhile, let me say thank you for joining me. We are starting to roll in a minute after this small clip. As in like a minute or so. Karibu sana, karibu sana. I think we can get started. We kora mwembi yeri we randire ma. Bia monyu wete. Karibu sana. Monyu wete.
Fred,
Okay, I think tindiko lika Kitutu Chache I know it like the back of my hand, so I don't need to write anything. So to come by preview, then you guys can ask questions if you have, as we wait for other political commentators to join. So Kitutu Chache, yeah, rekoro ku Kitutu West constituency in 1963. Ekero yansa omujumbo mutangani arekoro ku Lawrence Agni is now the late. He could be alive on other kwete, he died of a road accident in Nakuru. So akagamba emiaka waka 1969. So ndate motegerere unabona bali aba murabali bakurichikura bake so that bali where we have come from and how young people are able to take leadership and transform the constituencies. And if all of you can figure out, if you can think who Dr. Zachary Onyonka, the late Dr. Zachary Onyonka was, then you can see that nabo muntako irubo gambika romoke esike abolende na ndagamba matuka bange amange. So in 1969 chikora chigakwa in Kitutu Chache na ndisili alikuru ku Kitutu West. So Chache ndi arengo yacha go chekero chiacha kubagubuna ono chibintu byanja kubagubuna bano mugunga Machoge Chache. We never had Machoge Chache. It just came the other day. So 1969 tukatuala chikura chindoro sana. Andeke nate maguri mwaka getacha igako nakiona waka wakare, they don't understand makiara se ala so Facebook, but he understands it very well. No alingi mara nekero chiko
amangana yebire.
No. Thank you for reminding me. So in 1969 karibu sana Vini Choi, karibu sana, good to see you. Snave Stafford karibu, Isaiah Mariba karibu sana na unasema Kibage nditosha. Thanks guys, you come here respectfully and support your candidates. You can air your views and why you think your candidate needs to be the next member of parliament. You come and share with us. So 69 integerera kibiya. Integerera basacha babiya 1969 chikura chihakwa. Onyonka Dr. Zachary Onyonka Orure University. He has just graduated. Ochire abagaka nate makoboli akoboli chikura atabu atikende tabu atanone gali gasa betega aga Chevrolet tiketaka gotuko mugaga gete nako ali gwetera. So aganse campaign engia eliyo kwa busa bangina omuntu anse gasi kwa busa bangina bali moko igwa mangana nkabangina kwa busu bali Dr. Zachary Onyonka wanzite gasi kwa busa bangina akaebereria bangina, but equally there was this factor yobo nyomba. So nyomba nene abagetutu, they abagetutu original irene. So Onyonka agasensera asi nyomba chichinke akabate yomaete moi rikendo mufinyire ntoiko inyorwa yo agatumira bujanja siasa. You can look at his son, Richard Onyonka Orgeria, how smart he is in politics. So nera agaeta if ntagitemba tegenye moko radija Onyonka mwara no mujanja ari siasa. Ise bono no ruembe rwarenge. Ise was a razor blade rwa siasa. Yeah? Ise was serious news. Felix Wafrizi, I hope you can go back elindo irane because you froze. You can't froze Felix Nyagaka. So akaenda akakore campaign ingia agatumia the fact that nyomba chiri chinke buna bagetauri ababasi abagisero nyomba chiri chinke Kitutu Chache that time Kitutu West chiarenga orochwata banda bange nandi chiarekorekana bune chichaire because that's the time ya igete bona abantu banzire go yitambua ngayibate neine kulingana ne chigasuna chiarekorewa campaign yiwe kare tindiete oyonde made a very big political era, omonu omobe buno yokoraga chagwa bwate ogukwanege ntugiago cost. Abantu bakale abaringe very mature na abantu they were very smart. Abantu bakale mbanga ababano ko yachibesenga kwa abantu ba maiso bantu balebi ubumbu alinge karoma yatakora abantu swizi banywete banya gutinde chitown yaya agakwana with a good intention. Karibu sana Jennifer. Let Ebu share the video, my sister. Tunataka msikie siasa Kitutu Chache. Wono agatebya abantu nga abantu babo Kitutu West somya abana baino baje kurenge lakini akairege baje kuri ebirenge bali inyama unatoko lina mukane osenya bukale ko ruga forgotten the name of the wife abantu picked ebirenge bagapike ebirenge lyoka ayama omereke ko bakirwa konige ntokia very quoted oja kulia abantu basibinga bwesibie my friend utatoa watu waambie yararandire nga somya abana tochibono that time umate bantu mbasometa. I want you guys to think ndete bono gakyo muntu ya monene kombwa mi Kennedy Durant yokerake ndeke tolengere 1969 it was dark konyoro muntu okorte no class sebaga oboire. Now we have Lawrence Agni, I think was a master's holder that time. He was very smart muntu bari gubiri ya someta ya kalentangani ya botombo. That's what I'm talking about. So abantu ko batasometi abange bakirana na akatebona eno ko basomete ko barakoragira byabano ntoro n'abantu bibirenge abagaka bali
basomete iswago chote ana to chabanda baliri no bonge bwabo
abantaba ene to chabanda banga baliri
so anda ba ngo yondere naro ka bande byotoro gorari umete nakabarogete byoto
uri bono
na mato muswati na akwane njiragete
una drama abaisia
Fred ganda
ekero wa kwanire gento. Just know one thing, you may never have the opportunity to defend yourself. So Joshua Sport, karibu sana. Huyu ni kijana wa Kitutu Chache South, huyu ni kijana wa nyumbani huko chini. So ekera kwa nige ndekyo abantu bakirana na immediately bagashare information ekamnyoka guchia ebinyoro ngoyo ndo turamirisa gini ngantu n'abantu tokulie birenge nero kulie nyama na mukaye egende kika kuyonde isiko chikura guchie gwaku oyo ndaga kusiko with the landslide nano matina abwate pride madelone sagina had pride because nero biko somete that time. But now here comes a young man, Dr. Zakari Onyonko chirinero somete. We have two abantu banjira kamuraka yake kamene tomunu. You can imagine
story nero kwe mendere story liko batemu n'abantu basi bete birenge gali asagini.
Thank you for reminding me. Abantu kambini lyo akamyoke buchari
mustani anyunga nyaso public
ngojo kwa na mute
sporty langora
naira ambrani sikatega
Sporty.
But sport stay on. So bono tegerera yakwa nigenteki aba science abagaka bali bamarani omete marani ere bwata abagaka buna bali ba kwirinde kiogora ali kwirinde kwendali sinya chaga ko rime kutana yakiri kwa sali nyanturago
ya mate ali no boiler room ya siasa bona muna marani nere boiler room ya siasa ya lenge yarogoro
nere siasa still boni gano ane ya north na south marani wamangana hukwaniru. So abaga science bakamyoka bagake bucharime bakabutorege ekerenge gyokoro kwa maige kenene kieri bagasunge gali aye eliyo yonde kamanyeti akamnyoko oyu chinyakeri oyu guchirogoro kegogi agaetana nere abantu batabirenga ki uramira abanderete yawe yange kerenge ngesungire. So by the time wakukora goetana na aba science bamye grobege totero ba mukore siasa ngotoramirenga ntuna abantu kuri ebirenge. So akabuchikurecho in 1969 it emerged a winner, a newborn umuntu omugine siasa Dr. Zakari Onyonga kaira chikura. So keraira ngoli wasoka na Dan kani wasoka makini karibu na ndi mwensi. So ekero Dr. Zakari Onyonga kaira chikura echo akagamba agatumia ekwende yobunyomba n'obujanja because he was very smart.
Emyakere nga Zakari Onyonga irete chikura kabwata.
Onyonga did not lose elections until his death. He didn't lose elections. Onyonga agamba baka gukugwa mu Rusiyoro 1996 agakurite London.
Lakini akera ko ira chikure emyakere ngabwata.
He was 27 years old. onye
igobone vijana igo abagusimba arenge babonye baete kijana ngake uchikura
ya ndaitengo tebi barimo ko rigereria abantu nobomoke kubwe bangite bwesigete abagake bagoteba makini ngake bagoteba ogwesibiri abo kuragira nabagaka you know it doesn't matter usibona Felix taibo
yes nabere igo
mwana teyo egento kiro obwana no bongo nebikora byao bono sauti murango njacho te Silvano Sosoro no mwana asende is a young boy tacho de chikura boniga abantu barabu machoge borabumba ikochora engineer Obadia Barongo is a young guy, is a young boy. What matters ngochora yonde ngochora muri manduku ndo yomoke nirigaka rinene so nabo montago ngochorwa lenga abantu abake those days ngochorwa bale boniga because no yonde uburekeraga so siasa 1974 basi chache basi machoge ngachona ariko basi machoge he was a young guy, you know, so ngo rigere chu word yonda rwete I want to know which word does that the late George Sagini Lawrence Sagini come from in Kitutu Chache. Eliera abe monyerero because those days ga kinchi acha change. I cannot tell you.
Asebona yera abe monyerero.
Monyerero.
Familia ya wali bora bakuru mwabogongo.
Mwabogongo.
Sagini oyo kwana my father my father used to saying Sagini ale otebia abantu. Nge bakoragira na meri yaye bagotangira umusorie ke kwerendega
bono ebina bibya mokoseti ekera gukwana 1969 ngaki somya abana mbache kuriye birenge akanza niriye tana mbache kuriye birenge bariye nyama
bariye nyama ngi yamre toko na mukana
bone ngende kiyokori akagekwana na loto no mata bantu they pick what they want baka pick gelinga moja kuriye birenge bna moja kuriye birenge muri nyama ngi so gikamuita bone ngenji yako ani to mata basayansi bawo getumia against him
Gose bona gete na bengo te bya bantu bona munati bona tote watire kenyoro ne gari ote ibona abantu tote otumie the same statement ote abantu so mi abana bate gotare gari murango tarira mbate gotare rotero
we call abachinga abakenyoro bakwe
omate na boko nyora kwa bate challenge kwa bengi lakini bagote amakini yago twerorera
ibono otherwise bono chikure chichi kaenda Onyonka became a very important figure in both Kenyatta government and later Moi government, so he was favored by both the Kenyatta. Onyonka was the only lucky guy osikurigere no siasa ya Gusii they were very lucky ere omugaka the late Andrew Manga current no ya tigango tebi mondo ringe favored no Onyonka Obure the O's Obure
yes
eguru eri arenge yonsi yarenge favored
abangwana na kibono egenda bono ngira mu bweneta moto morigere ligekoro ku Kebirigo declaration
ebono
abanda abo babangete meeting Kebirigo omondo bari gotukurwani siasa nyachae
bono omanyete that is the reason nyachae anyorete shida sana kero moyi iro bugambi nyachae arere tu akabere kubya sana na the late Jomo Kenyatta. Kenyatta kwa Nyachae worked purposely because he was the most experienced government official or ile tuna serikali mnako eleza story you know ndo wati ndekenga in your own words a story ile ariko eleza yugo mabwaye ekoro tuna serikali ya mwiride akachikosoma government policy government management ngumbulanda dakera na so that is the only reason moyi amotigerete akagendera kwamba akakarita ya 1988 so but Onyonka, we are talking about now Kitutu Chache. Dr. Zachary Nyonka was favored by both Kenyatta government and Moi government because he had very good positions as a minister. Throughout, he was a minister until his death. Until there was an election in 1983, I think. they call it snap elections. Omuntu akaraswa enginje y'abantu bagocha. I think muraro kororo kwa ya siasa ikara koro nyonga kisiasa nyonga karasi wechera matukoma kera kini they won the case. So there was some
Fred ekiwate abira about ekine kikia bali kurwanira chikoro no mongwana ole koro ndega ale koro
oru ndege nero rasetwe oru ndege bono
arabu nani anake ruchikura kaletera
bono unyonga siri akere chikura kaletera.
Hey.
So that is how powerful a figure Dr. Zachary Onyonka was. Lakini ndayitemba mnyoki bwango so that twanze ko kwanira candidates ntubwate chikore cyako 1992 ekero multi party yakete kwegule mungwana lokoro kunyakundi so abere kigogi lisito chibono yakire bono ya Kitutu West bono yabere Kitutu Chache bono because West part of that area ikanda so makiniro goro igatigara mangeri esa nere ya manga bugeka iga Onyonka ariko gamba akanyitike kagenda ruguru baka tukatwara bono Kitutu Chache. Karibu sana mo BT mo bingba, karibu sana. Thank you for the good song, bro. That is just a great song. People appreciate BT Mobimba Banda Sameta. So 1992 Onyonka
porque tutu yabaka seito kujaro kuranga etenga sagin oyonde sagin tagambe tiono Onyonka ke yetaraja kubiturwa
lakini ako tebi part of Ogetutu negambiri no Onyonka na sagin.
Yes.
Baka I think early 1980s na lichibagire mukaira na rugoro ekaro ku Kitutu Chache South mukaruru Kitutu Masaba na inu mugakavira Kitutu because mugata Bagetutu na inu
so kale barobono kale bawo makini bale koro ku Kitutu East
bale koro Kitutu East lakini tayonsi part of it ya chiete pake kanya mira manyango Onyonka na gambe part of Nyamira babasagini. That is why kwa radio ndako motogi nyakundi oyebwege sanga Onyonka nero baletete Nyamire district ndaka baletete Nyagitari so nabwate a weight sana. So ndatemba bono 1992 chikuranchi yake tu mungwana geto ODP Democratic Party was very strong in Kisii 1992. So nere choreto muntu yo bonjari okwa okoroko yonde njako kwa makini oyokwa umugakori ochita agakore the first person to defect immediately abantu babonjari kaimole bantu babonjari nyuri mugakoria ubwate tukienda bwibindaruga bamindo gakinga cyaro kwa oyokwa anyway. So umugakori ODP okegogi nabwete Onyonka akini ndebo science Onyonka bukamutambuki so Onyonka karite kerogo in 1992. So from that time akagambe time inere ichitego kwe nere 92 nere achitego kwera protest mumanyi nere urubwe yaso yete so nabwete Onyonka batirende 92 Onyonka akabwate kerogo takore time eyu agaku 1996 after a long illness at stroke so for a long time. So mwenyore naende balimo tamanye Kitutu Chache South that time umuntu mokorete campaign no mwana oye okuruku Richard Onyonka isaru ate 1992 gotira kale umugonjwa no stroke but Richard Onyonka kerutegeti akamubwate siasa isaka ile kirogo though it was controversial ngakiri amoyo people didn't have a bigger say so Onyonka retain but unluckily tage quality. So Dr. Zachary Onyonka agambete between 1969 and 1996 and he was never defeated. He lost this because he died. So in 1996 a by-election igakoru whereby his son contested on a KANU nomination lakini akabuna Jimmy Angwenyi because Jimmy Angwenyi had been contesting since 1974. So in 1996 bono force ya Jimmy gacha ona bantu batata getoma na elita Onyonka because babwate ngendo atabanga warosire me bakora mate twarosire
kanyoto nya
ngenjeri babege tibakora kigiye compound igitire bya uri mwakire Onyonka mumanyete musocho so bali batanga etamu yiganza gutumika nga twarosire n'ikibakora bono tigato turachenji. So despite the fact that Richard Onyonka was coming for the first time, it was a big force because Onyonka Richard is a very shrewd politician, a very smart politician once you give him a platform. So Jimmy agasoe by election in 1996 akagamba baka chikora chako 1997 na endekero chako still Jimmy Angwenyi akabwa
akaira
akaretain yekerogo bona kaen aka strengthen ubugambi bwaye akabeka enyumba yabo ya mugetutu motu. It was now the serious time Kitutu Chache bona yanse gwitambwa n'amangano bonyomba. So enyumba yo mugetutu original bona akanyerosia akanyefidie binto akabakigasi 202 na ndistiri akairana enga kinya chae asibiti ya machoni korugusi akairana bona 4 people oyo ndejimi agasoba na 4 people akagamba lakini 2002 for your information whatever kwa siasa ya Kitutu Chache Jimmy Angwenyi was losing but okoba ye wave ya 4 people. Hey, na commenta you mosoroliga na commenta, I don't know why you disappeared. Can you rejoin again, bro? So a wave ya 4 people was too strong because the ticket de bali munyo te siasa mukubwati makiro siasa ikurutu otu mwalenga bana mono 202 ya sibiti even the strongest
chaenda alenge kusisana by ya tineto kufiengima
norote bakaba kansora bonsipi ibacho letu na 4 people omokansoro yo mobweka koruge susobo ngeli okorukwo malibanero oirete na kanu lakini gusiyo spear sibeti kuna 4 people
yantu gato yonde osirite orenkoruku abuya sospita abuya kurumara ninero irete na kanu is actually among the lucky one but penyete bali nga bajanja because na
igona abo babireboka ba penyeta
maybe na abu because Ayubu tori backstage, please exit and rejoin. Tori backstage, anguna korole gaki mano mintori ndoche. Ingorochi backstage gaki toyo. Toyo backstage. Video in because angunora. So, bono ekero wave ya kanu ya sibia banta bonsipi, yani ya 4 people. Ekao yonde Jimmy a chance. Now that is 202. Jimmy became very unpopular because yobo nyomba. Akabeka abantu bamwawe priority. Abari chiyomba chinke bana antutori binyombe bike tugatacherusi ko nkware korekana kwale korekana agatware gendo bano for the first time twale kurukunye bigokoro ngabantu bachimi babigite bigokoro kware gwikoro bekere kegokoro kwa ngusumaega wada ikara suka inu muigo twakera kura mu abete ngaki nyonka mugaragera mono so chimi akaba vera unpopular agatwara bagura bae bale ko mukorera PSCA abantu bae bale ko mukorera campaign bakaba abantu bari very rough. So Jimmy by the time togo 2002 is very unpopular. But now, God sent Nyacha agajana 4 people. You couldn't stand away with your 4 people. Still, Chikura Chia 2002, Momoima did very well. And of course, Jimmy has always stolen Chikura Chia Maega. Jimmy no Mobesana Akol Michita, and Moi Tuchi Nimbon to the Tuchi Nyombo, but in 207, Momoima Bona Agacha. A mat gacha.
Fred Bono, I got 207 Nari Jimmy Arasato Mondo.
Bono, that's where I'm coming from. Bono in 2007 bono tuatwarire no onda sabantu bali ba formati ODM in 205. So I'm among the people who stay for ODM. So tukarosi ODM bitu agate no ekwende referendum. So ODM egacha ne chinguru momo magaso ODM tukaso 20 ODM bono 207 Jimmy Gwikaru oro. Let me tell you the matrix that gives momo machikura. Momo by the time wakubo chikura 207 he was broke. He was worn out because of the by election, or 97, or 202. So he was really tired. And if he didn't win in 2007, that club in his end. So in 2007, now this is when a candidate that is contesting Anthony Kibagendi now also contested. So we will talk about him later. But I'm saying Anthony Kibagendi was also among the people who contested. As a young man after graduating from the college, I got participated in this election. Oh, he didn't do very well, but he tried because it's not easy for somebody to come and try to challenge the status quo. 207 a matrix ya siasa igacherega. Kitutu Chache iko itaraba gwebwate chiukwende ibere. Chi division ibere. Marani division na Mosojo division. Bono ekerego chikobarua. Thanks Kennedy, stay with us please, and please share also and tag some of these guys so that they will talk bakaranga. So bono in 207 tugacha matrix egacherega no kutera bal constituency lierengima ungwaye agatenna bono a former PS bono James Ongwaye orenge TSC bono James Ongwaye agachicha go participate chikura ago challenge Jimmy Angwenyi na James Ongwae na Kitutu, they come from the same clan. They all come from the same clan. Bixon ira karibu sana msikize hii siasa. Bono matrix igatigara musoje division eyeito no momo imakuru arere bieka. That is 207. But nabe challenge no mungwana gitokubol chikura olenge so very atiko igora. I don't know why my memory keeps disappearing. Na ali kwegasi Ongwae. Yakoro kubali munyorete nyori. Mwakoringia koringia kora border alia abusia revenue authority. So akamu challenge lakini ende he was not a factor. Abantu bamuriti kibesa science imatekero bwati besinyingo rekanese chikura aba ogotwara abantu bakuri abange kubuha abantu abaye bawo support. So akali kuchibesa it did not become a big factor. So bono momoima agatoke matrix yeke mo favor kurudi mosojo division maate na rogoro marani chinyomba chinge bunabona abagisero abagitaoli and all this ababasi mbata gitemanga mu Kitutu original webono regime na Ongwae. So Jimmy bakabaga na chikura mind you ODM ilibona liyo Ongwae kugura ODM bali mutete ko manyanga ki Ongwae gorete ODM. This is the time Ongwae bought ODM kisi chapter degarira bya sana bali mu notes inde mwate bya abana bali sika batamanye siasa. James Ongwae was not popular, but abantu ba Jimmy bagateba ekere kwende uchigwa ku nomination ebago support Ongwae esaoli aire elinde bachikoli chikura cha mumo mamate and bagateba bagwakira no sorry I'm confusing myself. Abantu ba Jimmy bagateba on a night before the nomination nga omuntu bago chigwakira momoima elinde barusi oyo rechinguro koro kwa Ongwae esa line because in any case yare gotoka in 207 momoima tayo Jimmy ati ni Ongwae was going to win because now we have to support yabarimu and being new abantu batete na rokoreka no smart mu muro chiro rechinguro re murabuse because that time Ongwae gali ngo mutambe. For those of us who have known him, that thing go describe how James Ongwae used to look because na chita obviously I can teacher service commission Nairobi ali Ongwae gali nga very strong, tall, handsome man murabuse mbona muamire mokora muametetiga araka muntaga ke. Ongwae was very tall, urenge very handsome, urenge byo ekirati nini bigite birole na bokoranga no musacha kamili utinine na ndero gakortabanga musacha ko musacha kweli musacha ko musacha arenge. Oh no, he was going to win if Momoima was eliminated, lakini nende Momoima tugatama kertu wagundwe plan isa saba ya botuko tukaminyoka ku Nairobi tukacha baka Busongo tukatoka Busongo saa 11 jiamambi tukaenda asekete alimu house mwalimu hoteli tukaomero mungwana naro mu science yo kunyarangi mutuli nere political advisor Ongwae ngati mu manyete bare ngamate nyarangi mutuli mukia moko yoro
nyarangi mutuli otherwise abantu ba mwobote bare bate nyarangi mutuli abwata chibesa chimbu embura
no mu science. So nero burenge the owner of PDP ekemoke tuteko iro bado no bogabana ekekerete Momoima bono Momoima oyonde bono yabuyo no mudosi nyarangi mutuli agatoa ticket ya PDP sana ni jabu tukoba kaisa certificate agatolikira tukaanza tukamnyoke geti tukaanza gukora campaign tukakura Ongwae ibire tigiti ngira arenge ko lead team yaba mura bakura utuko saa 11 jiamambi Ongwae ibire tigiti tukakura Kitutu Chache ngima tole aga pick up getaka gotu tukamwita n'indu kisiasa ngenje. So chikura chigaje general election in 207 ine arbono yondera ilago cha kwiberi chikura. So that time bono Ongwae osoire ODM obebi kirebi kokoro ne yaye kisi, but we beat him because of the political matrix elinde ndo roto anza bana kuana as candidates. So bakatoka bari gonsi rogoro Momoima gatika ramati bieka akaire chama ati chonsi agachota rogoronke. So we won na Richard Momonyonka in 2007. So in 2013 a constituency ya Bageru marani division igatika rogoro na Jimmy ya Kitutu na Maate Kitutu Chache South igatika na North bono chikaba ibere. So Maate bono Momoima did not have any opposition. He won 2013, but he was really challenged though yone na Don Bosco gichana bono achitaka cha Maate akaburi na wa muminyogeti sana lakini ende Momoima agatewa omoko Kitutu orogoro bogabana ane Kitutu orogoro ande ochire ko miga Maata ane momo bojumbe ndungi twatikara na kerokyo. So gende kike kaera ma mbisambiri Momoima kere chikura. So 2017, this is now where we are going to start our show from 2017. And then I'll throw it to all of you. In 2017, a constituency ya Bagiru, and we have a bunch of several candidates wapinga momoima but montorenge ngurutarengo omontorenge chingurore upinga momoima alekoro ku Leonard Mwamba na bwate hoteli gatarinya tie komutwe roro chitaoni alinjere rogoro ekoro kungamia bona abantu bamugite ngamia buna bano mubagite ori rogoro geni makuti. You see the connection here yeteli bono Leonard Mwamba agachicha na Jubilee and he had a lot of money tata abwati bese agusiwe bono Leonard Mwamba bad luck gakunya gosera abantu akumnya kuru embassy ga kunya mataro aikire nyakoe egari abo lost control timati shetani kioso that thing is not normal because yana sabantu ameta abange. So Leonard Mwamba in 2017 before elections Leonard Mwamba akanori accident yagakwa. That was the strongest challenge ya Mwema in 2017. Ekerakwa Kitutu Chache South did not do elections. That move attentive. This is now the foundation of our show. Agakwa Kitutu Chache ekabeku kando abandi bagagachikura. Late after 2 months chikura chigaku Kitutu Chache. Balimoko rika notes. I want you to start writing notes and the candidates that we have because this is now where they are emerging. Eserekali ega support obujanja bwantu nikibagendi agasensera because okonye urule ODM uri urule ticket agatoko bere no bosana babo Ruto akayebere Ruto akamwa ticket ya Jubilee ticket yeyo muntu yokule nyagusira Leonard Mwamba. So I want you to figure out this. A government of the day, a very abrasive vice president, a very powerful president, Jubilee government yakoire ticket nebwata Makini Junior onigo Uhuru na Ruto barakoye ticket bako support ne batumanyiri. Will you not be somebody who kumenyekana?
Okomanyu.
So this is now the start of Anthony Kibagendi because he contested in 2007 akanachukura 200 aka contest 2013 akanachukura 350. So now he makes his name through Jubilee after the unfortunate death of Leonard Mwamba. So na lichukure jia kwerende ODM ebwato mondoko kumwana Wiper ebwate Andrew Maubi na Richard Onyonka for Kenya. So this is a very interesting election, guys. You need to listen. Eserekali ga support Jubilee candidate bono oireli bagari montori okwete orenge the preferred candidate ko Leonard Mwamba. ODM ebwate NASA bono limunyo tuto batende kala ko NASA limunyo tetari kale ga kimono moiso ndeta kale mono. So NASA ga support omonto for Kenya okorokwa Richard Momoima Onyonka. So Richard Momoima Raila agatiko monto yo ODM okoroku omwando ega support Momoima. So Momoima won, and this is where numbers are very important. If you want to write the numbers,
these things you are downloading, I don't want. ODS TV now, this I don't want. I don't want these things. I don't want these things.
So Kero NASA ya support Momoima na Jubilee ya support Anthony Kibagendi. So there are two candidates. One bare mutu because ya serikali. You can imagine the government coffers. Central Bank ya Kitutu Chache will support Anthony Kibagendi because nere candidate ya serikali. NASA nero Raila na Kalonzo paka Kalonzo akatika montoyo koroku Andrew Maubi ekaje support Richard Onyonka because one of it was mate. Guys need to understand by elections provide usually by election you produce a result itari the reality ground mo ramna ya ko rabo njali kareto imeke boni go meko bo dite yandu bonjali ngo imeke no mujumbe barago kumisana. So by election you ga produce winner ikorokurija Onyonka with 10,000 votes. Guys, if you can write those votes, please do. 10,000 votes Richard Onyonka. We will use these figures later in the show. Omondo kabere agarokwa Anthony Kibagendi with 5,000 votes. Write those down if you can write. Oyo gatato akarokwa omwando omwando na ODM yaye atigire kando tabwati muntu akanyora 4,800 votes. So you guys, if you want to write that, please do write that down. Omuntu kane akuru kwa Andrew Maubi. And by the way, Andrew Maubi is actually the candidate and is a leading contender. Akanyora 2,100 votes. That's the first time. So tanya kubuli linde. For the first time wakubuli chikura agachicha akaboli akanyora 2,100. Because this time wono abantu ba korire kwerende ba tigirukero monto wano to support Jubilee NASA. So that is how they scored. Now fast forward, we are in 2017. Tubate candidates bakubwatia, and I want to read their names. Tubate candidate korokwa, the leading contender is Andrew Mukayama Ubi of Wiper Democratic Party. Tubate Anthony Kibagendi of ODM. Tubate Erika Buga of KANU. Tubate why is this disappearing? Tekemo. Yeah, tiandete simia misbehavior ya ansiri ya. Meanwhile, can somebody talk? Moto tebi.
Hi, Fred.
Oh.
Tewa ngombe yomole ngoje bizano wale kaka mo ogoro ninkoro job Duncan makini amo na nyakaka. Nata kada matemeka mo kwana. Nande kwa kwande gendeka mo kaiga. Botambe. Ekaro monda bodi richikura litangani. Eni ukama. Euphoria nkobero. Ronya rono bwata mashabiki yao. Lakini ngenjo ko handle yourself. Ekakwa bwiri chikura. Matters a lot. Digo, inchesa yendar mo getu timait mauri ni mo salari elieta. Que toda ta yunga. Inwa bantu na moraba getu. Inu moraba tena ki handled after elections. Abantu balba ko bol ba tigranja mo arana ki onda akora seneta korugusi mo na bantu. Bago tigra abantu jikura butuko. They don't even take the right procedure yoku uniform followers. Wow. Igo again dokora kenne ngerina asaboni ga chikura cha usinje bunandoje, especially Kisii County. Nyamira is a little bit an outlier. Nekaro kulgire no en kuru kale kara bakorta bantu babo. Ngawetunga Kisii County boni ga seina mono seino boge tutu nanio Fred omuntu incumbent ago support because he's not running for it again, right?
Yes.
And then ekenyurar wete. It's another factor. Negendo ke nese ngenja ko rakanang around ye chikura jira verita mindia mana vijana. Ase monte vijana vira support. Can you close the fridge, young man? Monto vijana vira support will sail through. Iko si manyanga maubina bwa teste ki ase vijana ndoje na vijira, especially nyamura getu tumwensia. Moto tebi na kiamanga alafu mapema mwa kwanera igoro ya mwabongo dictionary mwabongo dictionary ndongera tebe te kimada na nga akubujero musolie ako menero musolie aralia okoro. Actually he was right though. He was right during those days, including my village. If people from my village are listening, kera tuwa kinete omo manyira se omo koru no nyeneke yani ndende ko nyomo koru nyeneke getongo yani asa bantu mna bono nyeke minje, you know, asa bantu batara rakende but bali bayete ko soka bagate yabantu bamwabona ki toka ende skimu, for example ine kendo abantu bara baka toka to ende skimu, including my sokoro akakana atinde ko ji skimu boni ko tore sobol moji njere abasaja bali bajite skimu amale mo gakate yes, so ndatebe babosagina abantu bangichi visionary you know, when you look at them, most of them, they might have... I know. That's why I'm saying. Yes, the recording scheme is not like it was expensive. Some people would have afforded, because like even when I was growing up, so
I asked my grandfather.
I'm ask Jack to help you. So on that, at least time comes to pass. Everybody nowadays, even the young people, because we want to get rich quick. During those days, people didn't want to get rich. They were comfortable where they were. And so I think asa mura wale geti boni gase, you know, for example, Fred inda tagna monto ndo bwenzi or progressive monto ndo bwenzi udanje dikonya ko komena chinyonga cha banana be chama ni linde nga na liara egwe ekirogo oidero muntu, you know, like omuntu what stand again ro muntu konya ko jaroka no ko impress master. I don't think that is what people should look at.
All right, let me go back but we contenders. And let me read the comments. The show today is proudly sponsored by Andrew Maubi. I think you don't know us. You need to know us. You need to know who we are. We don't run shows for Kitutu Chache. We run shows the whole country. We run shows even for the world. We run everywhere. So please come and air your opinion. The link is right here. It's open. You can come and share your thoughts. That's what we want.
I have Fred, and that's what I was saying from a week ago. And the contrary opinion to what somebody, you know, let me tell you something. Huh? Again, there was no opinion. Opinion is not domiciled in only one person's head or mouth. Huh? You got the monopoly of opinion. So if he thinks Kibaga and the others are leaving, let him come here and debate. Let him come here and convince those ones who are not for those.
That's why the debate is open.
Yes.
Everybody, and I've announced this for the last 2 days. So the show right now.
Motomere link inbox.
The link is share. The link is right here.
Motomere you want to go na kana ko ko. Tiango te na ko ko motomere in link inbox ya chata te na ko ko. Agoro ko Sydney yar.
Okay, yangende by enlightening on the candidates because so tuwate omuntu mutangani akoro kwa Andrew Maubi of Wiper, tuwate Honorable Eric Nyabeli Abuka of Kanu, tuwate Samuel Kenani Omwando are independent alama yae ne nyimbo and by the way Samuel Kenani Omwando is a force in Kitutu Chache nero bringe among the first people go so ODM na go support ngwairi yako ira ODM kisi chapter. So tugatwara omwana olega iga omwana ensobosobo Cynthia Kerubo Toeli. Let us give her the title she deserves. We have Engineer Cynthia Kerubo Toel. So I'm sorry if I didn't recognize you. She's a Jubilee candidate, a very strong candidate, and no mwana korango what a very good future. So I really support women who are coming contest. We have Anthony Kibagendi of ODM. We have James Kegoronkangi, is an independent candidate of what is Simbo Yegeteni, Geteni Kiria Bakawa Karanzere. Then Ntobate, a candidate Korokwa, Honorable Pius Abu Kibongeli, or Rene Chama ya PDP, or you know, Arwete Kitutu Central. So let me go to the word Sebandawaruete. This is the matrix people use. Even the opinion polls you guys saw is also based on the words. It is based on where you come from. It's not just an issue of making noise from Keroka or making noise from Nyamiech town. It's also based on where you come from. So let me read the note for you. Let me read the words Kitutu Chache. tuwate a word banongo kwa ne word na batari n'abantu bari toro so that balimo go take notes Kitutu Central Ward ere nere town ma igaswa Nyabururu adaraja ikambuka ke ga nere ku Kitutu Central igacha kigakorera Nyamatoro ga Nyabururu etanere etabaka kia mwasiali nere bwata abantu abanga I think inanyora the figures but it's the biggest Kitutu Central Ward nere dire bwata teka town yali igasinya mniki aba science balaro babo murefu abantu bako Kitutu Central now what guys, and I want you to take notes so that when we argue based on facts and points. It's reality. Samuel Kinani Mwando are with the Kitutu Central, so very mwasi, so he's from Kitutu Central. Eric Abuga Nyameli nera no are with the Kitutu Central, so I think you know era Nyabururu. Cynthia Kribotoel, engineer Cynthia Kribotoel no are with the Kitutu Central. Nere no akuruga ali akuchikura koru Anthony Kibagendi nere no akuruga ali akuru Nyabururu ga ali asbago de Kitutu Central na twakorera abo na no yonde actually abantu bakuru Kitutu Central nabwo abange Pius Abuki engineer Cynthia Toal Kerubo Eric Abuga na Samuel Kenani Umwando bonsi no wariwete Kitutu Central abantu bari siko ya Kitutu Central mbabireboka oyonde independent candidate and my good friend James Kegoronkangi. He comes from Nyakoe Ward, so no are independent candidate, and then to Nyatieko Ward ibwate the honorable Andrew Mukayama Ubi. So now I want you to give you the distribution each kwende chire. So abantu bari town Kitutu Central. Ntubwate issue or which you guys are going to argue later. Ntubwate issue einga abagolimba takitana baruwe stake in Kitutu Chache South. So Kitutu Central is very favorable because nere bwata bagula banga bamenye abange. So ndebwensi on Kitutu Central Naba science ya abanyamira abange buna bali ku keyboard warriors no konyora bameta ali Nyabururu uko boli sendo kayiyo gechigwa buna bali ko twate njimwana laisi mugirango banza gutota ibinganto gutokoro so no bamenyeta ali Nyabururu so omuntu bwate eward ya wenjo yeka Andrew Maubi Dr. Andrew Maubi ne bwate ward ya Nyatieko so Nyatieko atirimbuke mate Nyakoe seito nabako bereri abantu banyakoe because we are the same Nyatieka ari turimbuke kwasereranda which is Nyakoe ward wa Nyakoe town nabo kwambuka so emosocho ngabisa omo mwemangu edaraja ngumbu Nyakoe emoso mbogeka nyaore mbogeka so nabako bereri abantu barya akune bogisera ake I think sambiri cyamambyo tangaziro no mu cyumbe nakorera abo abamwata maswali endera
tiganda ngane kubolya mongi wede
ndoko iwete makine gendera
umungwana kurukunga ngaki Anthony Kibagende the first time I knew that guy I think he challenge kwenda chikura cha 2017 chiro cha 2017 litoro chikura na I was in attachment from 2017 April to August. Asina renga attachment, then one guy urengo orara kambuli no maitu mungwana kurukwanto nikibage ndio mugusinga matebiye. The guy came from around Iruti Chiakirinyaga Embo. Then he told me akambuli mungwana olia chikunguboli ali chikura bado nga matebiye nguboli ara kindali saida kuboli. The guy told me mungwana oli was my classmate nando boli chikura for a very long time. Ngurwe University. Agandebyo nyataraira ino mungwano molemereria. What is the main reason as to want nikibage ndi atara kiriki in Kitutu Chache South?
Okay, ngwera nelinde liswali elyo but before yes. I respond I want to allow our two other guests who have been here since we started na barabara introduce wakwane kai bakoru so that togendere so that mbaga nyegeka some may want to be getting a cup of tea. I think to answer na Ogoro Frank no muntu Kitutu Chache mborole.
Yeah, in general, Kitutu Chache.
Kitutu Chache South. So
Yeah,
to baby yangu Nyakoe ward. Oh man, we share the same ward. So nga kingo ngo kwa kereta mata.
Personally, I came to a decision a long time ago. My preferred candidate in Jomont Nanden Konya Korokunga Dr. Andrew Mokaya Mauvi. He's a good man. Karoko Motegara Nabuata Maroro. He has a vision and no Montowata and Korendabu. You know what exactly we need in Kitutu Chache South? The Tomonto Momai has done his job. And when we look at schools, na korte gasi aye gasi roche kaine. Every school in Kitutu Chache South, I think in Wata Bulu. He did his part. As the people of Nyakoe ward, basically where I come from, my village Nyagisai, Omo Chando Tora Tuaro Monado Montoragani, you know, I'm one man who believes in charity. Ego Chakiranka. And the Maovi is just from our neighboring is from my neighboring maybe let me say a ward. So I believe that if I elect Maovi, it will be easy to access him. Because when we talk of something like the medical facilities, we don't have any medical facility in Nyagisai. And so I believe Maovi can be easily accessible. No Montora Tokone, Karoko Motegara, no Montomia. He has a voice, he's young and energetic. So personally, Montong Con in Hando Montongo support in Dr. Andrew Maovi.
Yeah. Chances to check political matrix according to you, does it favor him according to your own calculations?
Yeah, amejaribu kujituma sana.
No, a matrix ya siasa. Keroko balancing nga yara kune nga yare favor dia kuna tambu kimambi sambili hata ngazo.
First of all, nkagar talk about the places maybe and the wards triabo entago tacha tamboke. Yeah. Let's first come nabuate from home nkagar ten Nyateko ward. Nabu Montanaro Mawasha ward siga. The ward say Chirebo Gisero, Bogeka, Nyakoe, Kitutu Central, and Nyatieko. When we look at Nyatieko, in a background, yeah, already now what a support. And then in Nyakoe ward, bado abu na what say. Bogeka, one as I went to Bogeka, and maybe let's say Bogisero, because you said that as I went to Bogeka na Bogisero. Because already Chikura Kitutu Central, Chabere divided a big deal. So many candidates come from Kitutu Central, yeah? One Chichi Abutura Nirugati, one Abanyane Boka na Ubakore na Ube Korire. So the only place I went to was Tomata and Gazumambi, Kemambi, maybe Asoe Bogisero and the Nyakoe ward. I went to Tomobiana Bogeka. Like in the rest, Kitutu Central is Chabutokire. Yani Chibutogete, Chibutorega, Tigatiavan, Tobasogata, Rondoche, almost a list of around 5 people by Chibutoire. Kromondraka, Norekia, Oranganchi.
Now, Wangi this time actually. The rest of the words Chibuat actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what I think.
All right, thanks. Tigato ende Duncan Mayega. Duncan. Karibu bro.
Nche ngoro Duncan.
Bwana.
Ande ngo akakurua se polling station ku Nyamorenyo.
Oh Nyamorenyo moinole. Angena kia mwasi.
Nyamorenyo moina angena kia mwasi. Nchebono nguru angena gesuna kyo mwando. So my two preferred candidates. Most probably, I've been supporting na Kirichikura. My first time I voted for Mwando.
In 2017.
Yeah, that was my first time I voted. We tried our best. Mwando has been my candidate actually. And later on, ngachanga shift kurua soyo nde ngasoa nganyora maovyo chakiri kwa na buyanko nyali chikwe sera chai buya. So I decided like I want to support Maobi. So later on, Maobi dia shifted to go to UDA. Ngaradari mondo very strong no monte ke mbuga mbu kego to any time. Ora no le gwa so I'm yet undecided, but I'm really thinking about Maobi because he's the most preferred candidate right now we have compared Kibagendi. I don't prefer Kibagendi because first all no monto bono never politics never typical tinga get go some monto nache go paka say no gari mo wata bara abantu base no bago tina kuboro, and then you decide to choose him. I really don't prefer Kibagendi because of my own reasons. I don't support Kibagendi at all, and I'm not gonna ask anybody to support him because no one to shift to UDA at the last minute, and most probably the reason why I shifted, if I can think, is because at the Kono Chikura Chirichava and Tobaribo DM Bakuru, Avan, Tumbara, Garabako, and Sari Dambili. Now the charity, most probably. So now go by elected, no one to go shift to UDA and to Dunamon to Tato. No, I think I'm the Timon Matono, and no one to go to frustrate at the end of the day. So my decision right now is like I'm looking forward to go support Montokoro Kibagendi. I mean, sorry, Montokoro Maobi. He's a nice guy. He has a nice vision. He talks well. So I've got some few challenges. I mean, weaknesses. I need to work on them. Yeah.
Thank you.
Dan kan yotara akora tianda akubodiri swali.
Mungwana.
A point nero wate video no igo eyuwate omongwano ya tete ko migereria banta banyeno bogambi. Igo so batari gabu amenye to.
Omongwano oliga ali no mogeni na no mogoli orore twa mwaliga ne tumunora ache mwane kwaliga nyobero ororo ko sokera ko chibusunge ga. Kwarani. So I mean oacha creator I mean montori yari sobo bana ari sobo.
Aye Fred no angere mbodi swali.
Iyon.
Asubugambi integete ingagete ngakendera nikanule kukwana dan is very objective munate abanga utano muntu no nichenga nange muntu ko hope chipati sana no personal lakini ase giya kabira watanga no muntu homogoli. Wait let me talk first, okay? Omuntu mogoli is not a reason. It's not a reason yo ora no muntu chikuranga ochire kumigereria because I think muna bono Kitutu Chache. I think Kitutu Chache, I mean Nyaribali Chache. I said you just go there, let me finish talking, man. Go no, go play, go then keep quiet. Egwerende omonto le progressive omonto bwate obugambi obuya manifesto ya yengiya obwate bintu biri byonzi wanjete dan kana bano kwata bintu biri kwata biramu na nije yani kere point na tike yo kantanjira na nelinga igobona kero gore tase to kuboli kura kurwa zenga njoro mogeni oro because I think to qualify to run for office from any place nelinga awo ikoto ko goto sono bor ma segete kwa menyiro awo se ko kwatre tunane ke bando so Simbarati has been an MP Nairobi. He's not from Nairobi. Yeah. Zairin koboli ale koru Kitutu Chache ena not Kitutu Chache nyaribali Chache abantu bamuri nengaira no muindi, you know, such things.
Nairobi is a no man's land. Nairobi, everybody stays there, so anybody can go and buy Nairobi. Kisi politics is local. Abantu mbare batanga go vote because of the same reason I'm talking about. The same thing that I'm talking about. There are some people fighting against that. We can never leave politics to go outside. I mean, why? The reason why we want to fight him is because to understand it. In the first case, because ebintu to kora bire bitatu akagate agakop. But omuntu muna maubi has been in the ground. I might what we are doing there. I might doing like Togo Chandi Kagali what we are lacking. Estima, I mean, epara. Now I understand it. Oh my God, the reason why I'm gonna fight at all time, at all means, it's because Monto, Monto Chetega Cavero for like some few years. Akamanye problem about Tabago Terakatabanga Terega Swahili, can I get along with correct? But we are not gonna subscribe to that. We actually we are really want to support Monto Kurukunere Mauvi because he understands no Monto Bede Kenoro, no Monto Renya Tieko Gali. Na maite tieko unche encounter na maite na jambi chino kya wangna bagwetira na maite boge kamate ame no muntu maite some places lakini oyo chitora gacha kumanya bakonto gwetira akobori abantu ba mote. So we don't subscribe to that.
Abadaki umetosheka na jibu?
No, I mean he has his own opinion, and mnatwata baga forum ya Fred kurunji munanya maite myake na manyirene. It's a very open forum where we encourage people with divergent views to come and give their views. So I will not beat up his argument because in Ambo this world you either na alianjiri tindi anjanje tinimoge Kitutu Chache. So you guys to make your mind according to what Duncan is saying and what you guys have and make an opinion out of it or make a decision out of it. I think thank you, Duncan, for being frank and expressing your views.
So do you want me to can you this one Kwambolia why he has not been able to click?
Yes.
Makini, can you repeat it so that inquiry because Mateo actually got Duncan nanya kumenya Duncan nawari so eloquent Duncan so eloquent yani I've never Duncan yet no science kweli.
So nabolia omongwana kurukunga Anthony Kibagende.
Even
because Anthony Kibagende is somebody who has been having interest in politics for a very long time from Canvas all the way upwards. And I tend to sing from university. Some of them tend to be very smart. Majority, even actually, almost half of the politicians who are nationally, some of them were student leaders in universities. But to him, it seems singer, ikibaruangero ekenene sana Kitutu Chache ya say no oja koiro bogambi. So nakinako bolinga what might be some of these challenges he is facing. Because I know Montobwaro na bora manyanga maybe 1, 2, 3 might be the issues.
Okay, while I bring on another political analyst, Johnny, you have some echoes. I don't know what's echoes. Okay. The reason why your friend Anthony Kibagende and maybe it's probably your neighbor because someone of me now why he has not been able to click. In 2007, and I told you guys to write the figures down, 2017. Ekero 2007, Ekero Anthony Kibagende about chukura, Igano chukura 200. Kitutu Chache ngima. Mind you, this is Kitutu Chache, North and the South, they are combined. He only scored 200 votes. That was his start. In 2017, in 2013, he got after Yabagiru. He probably scored Chikura 350 or less than 500. So yeah, he was not able to click. He has not clicked. He has never clicked. Nambemo because he does not have support here ground. What do I mean? Siasa wikotwara so gwansira enyomba yenonga yo gwansira kurwa. You should have a so gwansira ngaki njese itomo ina gwansira kuri Chikura. Ngo sabago chikutware kurende a home ground base which he does not have. Of course, I don't use kurende ntonga no mogori against him as such. Ngange to me as such. No, I don't use that as something be against him. I can't use that against him. The reason elinga abagaka mbaro bakubolinga ki oyokoboli chikora kaisoba. Mata baka balinde bali neki bagwacho. Bata arabata kumanya umuntu ubwo chikura kaisobo. So kera kabanyora maybe na so go te 50 by 100 yomenyeta, then they start asking questions. Maybe it's a disadvantage to them to vote for you, Nadan Kanateva. So that could be another reason. Another reason that I know, because I've been in politics Kitutu Chache for as long as I've been born. So I know how people think politically in Kitutu Chache. So a reason Anthony nabwate etabiembe ya matusi. Anthony mogo sana fumu yara kurama mangana bakobori ngaki omungwano yobegete esuti okorekane kiniga nero ukona mangana ya. And let me respond this so that ngotebi how I came to know him. Nje personally I've never met this guy face to face. I have seen him egetia sana. I think kisi school muguta no lingo rogo sena yo na muroche ko wale sana. I was very fast, so I've never had eye contact with him. But ekero achiti kumu manyabone yani kana achiti kumu go get to know his character. Tu abate bali mwenyorete tu abate ge muguta atekoreta with the late anyimba gekorkunga kisi 7 sides rugby. Me and my friends took our opposite and took it because Tukanyora or retire tournament. This is where we differed, guys. I want you to listen because I'm not very personal on people. If you are bringing a tournament of that magnitude to Kisii town, the hosts, the organizers, the artists, majorly tukabora nyama swali chi artists chi go perform. Tukanyora retire Jalango, retire go say Victor na ujinga za Victor, or retire abantu kurusiko. Magical perform as curtain raisers before the games are played. No, tukateba no, tubata murabaito igabo babuji, nali babuji asoli ba terisi asokyo hotela kuri kwa mururi nga banana ebare no muswati uri gali hotela kuri nga banana. Tukateba tubata ba umigi, tubata murabaito who are very good. Karibu sana Steve. Tukateba geto menjeko tubata murabaito babo migi tubata babo nya embarambamba yaba the curtain raisers again the game so that we own it moiwe tunakateba so tukapingega ndokeri so that tournament failed because we opposed it ekere tournament yera ukanyora a lot of bullying by his supporters. Some are here commenting they started insulting me or opposing the tournament. Me I only opposed the tournament based on the issue ya artist wanaocha ku perform mororo. So ngateya abantu nkamwakire simi actually, so we used to talk, guys. Nkamwakire simi ngatebi, can you tell your followers to stop insulting me and trying to bully me around?
Zaidin.
Yeah?
Jimu Zaidin chia.
Jimu Zaidin chia Makanda Mangadevi, can you tell them to calm down? Me, I'm not actually attacking you at personal level. I'm not even telling you anything beyond the gap. So, ngateba yamwakire simi mote yate ya omra batikunda ama. Wono nero nanya orte ore coach ya matusi. Akanda mama ngana bakangakora kuna kesi mina ku block. So tukakorana. At that point, Fred Amis, I decided to dig deep kumamanya ningoyo. Who is this person? What am I teaching in now get to know muntu wensigete. So, nkabwaka ngatungusamanya who this person is. Then I came to realize who he is. So, for those of you that want to know more Rama, the Honorable Soro, he used these mujahidins, Kurama the Honorable Silvanus Osoro. So, that is the kind of person he is. So, in a line, that he does not allow any divergent opinion. He does not allow anybody to oppose him. He does not allow anybody to criticize him. If you criticize him, he buys bundles for his mujahidins to go online and start attacking you. So Kanyora, you commented the fact that that is not a local guy, is not locally, he doesn't have the dreams of Kitutu Chache. And I don't have a problem the fact that he orusiko ochogoro buri mase omenye byana abantabu naboko eguribaga naboko gunaya kaugo utakune because you sikita abantali so menyete. That is how it works. So kwenda boni gali bo kalentiri gati ugoro bolimo wanze ko basinyorera kuri omutu yaya wikoska bandalisi ko akire obi ebu biyamusikana na babu emu wate disagreement mu kwane n'abantu abanene because I expected them to have a reasonable and aba murabamba kora magufu gukorama ikenegento you only oppose the tournament based on the fact that you wanted local artists bagambe. If you call all these local artists babo miki obori babuji obori all this embaramba, this was a big issue. The tournament did fail. We opposed it based on the fact that he refused to allow local artists to perform. So it failed because I was campaigning against it online, and me and other people were campaigning against it, so it can fail. So that was the drawing line, and that's how I came to know him, and that's how we cut whatever friendship was there. But I thank God we never met, so that I'll be regretting having seen his face. So I really appreciate the fact that I'm lucky we never met. So I've never met him, but I can tell you the characteristics of why he has not been able to quit in Kitutu Chache. But he has support from I mean, he has some support, of course, and that's it.
Fred, I have a question. There is a time where na roche kwa lenge ko support Kibagendi wale wate yabona Kibagendi nero bwenete kwa egwo bagambi mata. Ngaimwa atete bona mogeta na kando na mangana ye tournament yo yao.
Okay, let me respond. Let me respond to you, my brother, because if you call this one you. In 2007, I was the kitchen cabinet yoko weka Richard Onyonka bunge. Koregasi. So after 10 years, I felt like this guy has been contesting. I've never met him, but I just made a post. It's just a Facebook post I made that I do endorse the candidature of Anthony Kibagendi. So I supported him. I was even ready to send him money or funds because I could mobilize a few people to motivate some funds to more support. I was ready to even support him until this incident. This was the issue, my brothers. This was the issue. After the tournament, that did not mean about we were to do. Esababu ya gerete ne you and amete. Mangana mundara korame. Umanye the true character, the true picture yomonto. That was the issue agrete that we will never deal nere. I will never support him. I will campaign against him. Like we are heading home for the campaigns. I will be on the ground in your house to us to campaign against him so that he does not click, because that is a very bad character to hold a high office of a member of parliament for a great and a beautiful constituency like Kitutu Chache. It's nothing like in Damamu, guys. In Damamu, this habit, that is nonsense. The late Dr. Zachary Nyonka went to parliament at 27 years old. A PhD holder at 27 years old. Akagamba 1969. He's a young boy. So that cannot hold any water. It's nothing against him. We have we have something. So it's not in that is not holding any water. We are campaigning against him because of his bad characters. If you don't know these characters, just go and watch him. I'll be on the ground. You will feel my impact. I'm not only discussing Kitutu Chache South. Follow this page and you will see that we have been discussing the whole of Gusii. So we are not doing that. We're not doing this for Kitutu Chache only. Tomorrow we are going to another constituency in Bobas. So we are not only doing Kitutu Chache. So you may have come so you are bringing something we don't understand.
Igobono purely you don't support Kibagendi based on ideologies.
based on ideologies and the fact that it doesn't have good characters. Karibu sana Lydia Mora. Lydia, karibu.
Asante.
Toa maoni.
Asante.
I know Mondo Kitutu Chache.
You know me, I come from Rango. I don't know. I come from South Mogrango. Hello. So,
yes, we can hear you.
I come from South Mogrango, but I can also contribute kidogo. Kuna issue hapo. The issue has been raised that Kibagendi no Mogeni nande no Mogori. You know, when you go to a place, kwa goroboremo, you go wente bwesike nando sika abanyene. Nalige kogera amasikani aragenderere. But yaye no Mogori wasukeli wase kwa menyire, then uko na kiburi, unadharau wenyeji, igabu toko genderera. He is a youth. We are supposed to support him as a youth, but we cannot support him because of some of his funny characters. Fred Averoko mentioned. I saw some time back.
It's not just me.
That is what I want to talk about. Ekeralenge as the UDA group. Ekerabago sana no soro akamanya gotebyo soro nga abaiboli ba soro go bakwete ukimwi. You know, I do not expect such utterances from a leader, not at all. That was so disappointing. Igabu non kiane na kibagendi kiaereret. We are not allowed to drag our parents into our own politics. Ekiongeta keri abaiboli bali bakwete kiki abaitete no nincha abana na bakweke kera abaite aihusu mtu. And I do not have even control over what will kill me or what will kill my parents. So Togontenga Kibagendi ne leader. He is not a leader. He is not. He can have money. He can have whatever. He can be in ODM, whichever party he can, but he is not a leader. In Chegentonda Tebia Bagetu to South, Moi Volete, Nande Watabagambi, choose wisely. That is all.
Thank you.
Lydia takwane tivi ya because tingo genda nyakembe ne mate sobo. Nye wobole mombe nyomba mambi nanzire ko bataye nabagiranga bamba byale timo murora oranyare nganza ko tenna chikura.
Vaminto.
Oyo tagete ko tenna chikura agenda maybe Nairobi. Aganya Kitutu Central yete baganu na Kisi Centro chiro sie constituency ye town. Lakini areke onyorame to mongwana we munati abayiboli ba no kim ba kwete oyibona geterende no moisha tali mogambi.
It was in public. It was all over. Kila mtu aliona.
Fred.
Yes.
If you've never come across that man, please don't even tend to get across. I have some majority of young youths. You are very, very, very harmful. I mean, no ill of him, they might even attack you. And one thing that you have to look at a leader when you are trying to choose a good leader is someone who has a good base of politics. Someone who has a good character. Malala spoke ill about police. Everyone is attacking them because you know. One of the same thing because he has a baseless politics. I mean, very, very bad character. I don't or a good leader, you have to have a good self-esteem, a control, you know. But you know, you speak good. You speak good about it. I mean, I want to go attack back the supporter. I mean, you might turn him to like have a supporter out next time. You see? So I really, we are going to dig deeper. And we are going to know we are not going to just leave it go like that.
Bedroom, mo basako gendo.
Felix.
Nada takoboli before makini atarata. Umongwana ondira agenda gose enini eliga tembe TV koroko na kyekoroko.
Getembe FM na getembe TV ne chimo mayete.
Egento bona mune akaboli kuna akaroko boli guse inotaliga igase ino ngosenge simekale gose na ngioko kacheli kwa karoko boli kwa bantu bako boli seino. Bono so bo mongwana olie kenene onye keroro so bonkai. Because bono ndote mwatebire mata abu ago to yabanyan.
Makini ora do tevne rijirani. Brian, you have to allow mic and camera.
Buna mogo te vanga no yo sei toro gorale mbono na manyenga no yo sei tale mbono nda bwati nyenga sobonga lakini generally the bwensi no okwendo gora aka kwa gorirase no mo koligeri no enga I think mwese koligeri even in Kenya ndobwate samwe siroka I think we have an MP oromo indi ku Kisumu. We have another MP. I don't know whether he's still there from
Mishira no ale a constituency ekoruku Keses.
And exactly. Meru.
So that gives you the picture. These are but they are not even Africans. But within this community, it gives some kind of respect. Develop leadership. So the same applies na Anthony Kibage. Sometimes na poco ira na mega cuenta ira na mega ore bolinga na inchi ngira na akondo tamage na ibomo chando no ko no roro the same if Anthony kabwa to mochando anga oyo soro firiere buye ko monyene because asa igambe nyetonya gata ede ko ibogambi actually you have to respect the locals. And siasa, what I know, we have turned politics to an enemy, which is not supposed to be the case.
Yes.
People have turned politics, it's a matter of life and death. That should not be the case. We after Jikule Chiko, after August 9, everything was normal. There's no need to amashambulisi yako ruteta makali discussing an individual actually. No, even discussing it, we are going by one. We don't even talk about
this debate, let me elaborate it. This debate is discussing candidates who have offered themselves for election in Kitutu Chache. So Anthony Kibage is one of them. So this is the problem you guys have. You never want criticism. We are not even disrespecting. We are just saying what it is. So let's move to another candidate. Kitutu Central, is a former MC, Honorable Pius Abuki Bongeri. No arwete nsa Kitutu Central. Nsa iga osendi Judy Mario tire buno mondogo tira. Osa Mario no sobo is contesting on a PDP party. So nere base ya basically for your information Pius Abuki base ya no ali Kitutu Central, it's not beyond Kitutu Central. There was a time we expected in Richard Onyonka, the outgoing member of parliament, Lamu support. So he relied basically on the fact that maybe Momoima may support him. Momoima will not support anybody. If he supports somebody at night, maybe he will, but Momoima is not ready to support anybody because Neren could get kyobo senator. So Tagotaka will support him on the left where Terere Equerende. So Pius Abuki, his powers, his control is basically so that is the area Kenya Vinge area, control a few votes, and that's where his support is. So he's among the candidates for Kitutu Central. So if you know anything, is a newcomer and she's doing very well, by the way. She's actually exciting a lot of people. Akoro engineer Cynthia Kiribotoel, she's doing. I'm really proud of this girl's candidature. Mwana Wisigete, Nereno Kitutu Central, and she looks like she has a very good future. Nereno Kitutu Central. According to my own analysis, she will not win, but she has entered the. I am telling you, most likely next elections, I will be supporting her very seriously after this. So she's also another candidate. Gade Lydia, you know engineer Lydia Cynthia Kweribotoe.
She has a very, very bright political future.
Yes. So that is another candidate that we are discussing, and we are discussing all of them. So guys, upeleka machungu huko. Hizi uchungu ndio mlipeleka huko kutokana unelected member of parliament. Guys, have some respect. Yo monto kurare saiga yangina ora mumuheshimiwa or elected. That's not good. Ntundu ikora mamonto. You quote us through our shows. Leader kwana kartoko monto ka, you followed us. We don't. We analyze politics.
Yeah.
We criticize. We don't insult anybody. We just tell you we don't want you. That's it. So ndagete mumanyete is a candidate koru kiamwasi balimo tamanyeti Honorable Samuel Kenani Mwando. I call him honorable because he was the one selected. He actually did very well. Na abegete wakamache gesimabegete ogie sola sobo abantu bakuje niba. So he was a member. He's actually walinge council ngekiri na na betenkete mayor Kisi town. So he has a lot of support within Kitutu Central Ward. And in 2017, guys, he got 4,800 votes. Any other person's support. So Samuel Kenani Umwando is a powerful force within Kitutu Chache South. What is what you want?
About Omando na Mongo Bol Riswali.
Yeah.
Chikura zirianyo walete lirina anda alenge buyeka ne chikura chingi yati alenge. Ino meaning bona sabantu bako boli chikura muna according to me omwando na maubi bona ntendo tembe yabale because omomro you and because of a character abantu ba moboira. Actually omwando bone kando na Kitutu Central. Isiko nanyo wale support yengia.
Umwando, for your information, he is a former MCA. He's a very good mobilizer. Karibu sana Job Atai. Kigatula Job Atai li bagato kwani because zinawana nyale network ya moto kile. Job karibu. Unmute yourself. Job, unmute yourself. Brian, use that link to join. Karibu. Job.
Yes.
Job, soka isiko kwa nero network hivi.
Oh, kwangi gule.
Ni kwana. Umo Kitutu Chache.
Na inje no mogoli. naigure bunegendere gabwe kinari goteba nekiga
ayoro moguri
abantu bonsi kwerende Osocho.
Karibu sana Musocho abagure n'abantu. You are welcome.
Halo. Bone enare goteba iga. Digato tonyore politics ya tolerance. Ekia twensi nabagusibo tore naende eto konya na se birengeri onyo monto sokiro obwate agenda ora konya abande. It is good ikiara no n'abante kero bagotumubuna abalimu abanyagitari ebakuru from all walks of the county bacha gokonya abana baito so koteba ngoyo no oyo torioga ega no yo mate go no yo arai teigo fit bia e character yo monto nere como sell out ekiabona stoikire etutagete agenda era konya abantu baito isela ikyo tebe kadino tunga ne abantu bamate boka abana babo basomo lakini yo kero kore historia ya Cardinal Tunga High School ige yabuguriti abantu bonsi korukenye ngima bakarua abana intellectuals bagokonya abantu gabo so basically I feel agento keringa oyotari omonto se itoga ebwenti go feature monase historia ito ya politics ya matabu kibagendi osokire baba abantu abande bonsi mbatemete gosoka they are going to be leaders onye mba konyara ko banegento kerioro chekerato konye you better pick somebody obwer orochenga oranyare gokonya sa abantu baito biamono
bono yango bodiri swali bono nabenga bono mnagusidi igo kota to te bono clan mondakoru ngebwate impact ya siasa
ngebwate impact ya siasa but bono egento tokuriye mone ideology ngobwate wait uranyare gokonya abantu naboko beko monto seino abakore abokome omonto naboko beko monto rueta ange ase kenyoro kiao lakini in the long run nyorenga kenyumba keri mubwate there is nothing monto moranyare korambale ke bakonya abantu bande remember Kitutu Chache South is now a cosmopolitan place abante baruo abanga abande ko US abande ko Rwarai they have come there they are building up a very big and a very good urban place so if we don't focus on development mondo anyare go tokonya atorusia soboriri atorusia se poverty atobeka sitora anyare go ikera ideas trichigo sell out then we will lose track ekiara no embona ego mugambi gocha koba sense takugambira abantu bonse togotebanga specifically ngobure nkaga last maru gagenka so apple kwende idea yo gotebanga oyo noyo mate oyo tari oito oyo nikiango inkiago let on the table okiagera asoko menyaga buku kana abo mugori na abakiango amekuja hapo na wate right nerega sokiringa nanyare gotokonya yes onye tokoranga ta gotokonya we have other people we can be able to vote to so na keki nare ko express.
Okay, yango bori job riswali because what I know yes. Do you see that there is some kind of war between Yabagori Natagetego Tawara Banyeji? Do you see like there's an issue?
Yeah, basically I go based on inkikiagere to monto ya akaonyo mogondo e number 1. There are so many brokers na obasarie binte binge gao bako kore biasara monoko bwabanyene original gabu. So for me idea yo gotebanga esegingo chiere ko between y'abantu abagori n'abantu bali abenyeji it is some kind of gento go chakoreta attention one or the other. But the understanding neri ningora nyare gotorusia somo chando yotobwate. That's why I go base my argument. I say my argument gabu. Lakini in case omonta ese go soka ore loco ose loco person yo monyene gabu omonto nka anyare go soka abwatiwe hakuna shida pia.
I know what karibu sana Brian and thanks for joining the show. We wanted everybody. I wish I could get abantu hasi well, I wish I could go and please that we have a debate. It's just a debate. It's nothing against one topic. So Job Atai, let me ask you before Brian Atara changi mjadala. Ubate ukani video chenga ngone rocho uko oreni uko machwani.
For me as a candidate in that nyare go tebanga nindengere tinga nyare komwa ekura yane nda nabongo tebanga basically kebage ndine nda nyare korengere.
Okay. Brian karibu.
Network.
Brian has kicked himself out. So, okay. Mbale babo ulia igorea mundrabo igorea umwando koecho mondi okwana koecho mondi gagitiga siasa ya situ kwenye yara koecho mondi Samuel Kenani Umwando was an elected councillor. Now they are called MCA. He became you can't be a mayor unless you are an elected councillor. Like one of he was a councillor, then he was elected a mayor at Kisii town. So he's a power figure within ODM until Ngwaka Moseli. So within Kiamwasi Central Gali, Samuel Kenani Umwando is a force to reckon with. He got 4,800 votes in 2017. So you can't play with such a person. He has a support base. And remember, he's getting 4,800 votes. Ekero, ODM ya Mutigire, ya jiko support muhimu. Ekero Jubilee ya Mutigire has to support somebody. So Kenani Umwando is a force. I don't know how you analyze your politics, but I will tell you, Samuel Kenani Umwando in Kitutu Chache South is not a joke. Whatever is not clear, that's up to you. Njema, I think Samuel Kenani says. Unduso Brian. I wanted him to air his views because we don't have a problem. This forum is so
aba gusioma ena abantu bale complicated sana. Muneri na gote betina cheta so makini na kumetia abantu bagote amuna bono muna suwanyo ko omongwano ko Victor Swanya. Abantu omonto naronde etena tuakero omonto otige tobole mabwa so boga iga era agateba tali gwatero bwanga neskimwa go chigwatero.
Igo
yani bono bagote ana onya nyomba tabuga tinga ga iga neskimwa tete kwagacha. Na kitoko mwakere tikura yani abuna mana abantu bekenyoro.
They're everywhere.
Bono what about omonto iga abutali sobo.
We see a clan is a big issue, but our constituency is very cosmopolitan and it's very welcoming. Brian, can you please give your views, whatever, who you support and why?
Amisi, can you hear me?
Yes, karibu sana. Ngainka bwana. Kitutu Chache wewe.
Eri ogiria na kwa rive sound system ya kwa rembe sana. Just nod if you can hear me please.
Ngoko tebia ngoko boli Brian no muntu Kitutu Chache. Soko kwa nitata maoni. The link is open here. I've shared it. So it's open for all of you to come if you want to give your opinion or the voting matrix, because politics Lydia is about a matrix. Ukura kiokono na chi ochoru. It's not about
Yes.
There is a matrix ya karumo ochoru. Na ba matrix ya chorto mo movement 207. Brian.
Yes, Amisi.
Biore bro.
Bwana.
Mbiane akibono.
Biatere ainga inka tota Kitutu Chache.
Eri ogieri riare goncha. But thank you for letting me in. I hope Mungi wetu ya. Yeah, one of Fred again to nargo tevaniki kuru conversation ni acha agete. Na tema temire konya kosoa nande na wategereire. abange bakwani bari koru Kitutu Chache South abande batari Chache South ni discussion yetu abere kwenye center around Anthony Kibagendi mono. Number one nataka tuchake ni fact Fred 207 Kibagendi oyo goteba kerare nge kijana after arure skuru
Brian ya go sira tabwata mangana mayando tena bwata mangana
lakini ogora taiko igu ntuto como bor taiko
kenda oire titoigu nere tutagete toigu
agenda naende
nje Lydia ntagete nyigwa mangana Lydia boli Lydia
kara akasiasa Kibagendi chi constituency echi chire within town mwaboli goro yabaindi omoindi oliyo Kisumu. I was so interested bakangagenda Kisumu nkaboli ngakimwa akolete muka omoindi. Then they told me omoindi oliga amanyete komenya n'abantu buya asikani otorose erichipara otokole keregento womoindi gokogenda kwanoki without an appointment kwa ileru omoindi ogoikaransinse ogotegerera onye nemechando kwabwa the school fees ogosort bono abantu ababe town ababare ke town egento ke akono ne character.
Asanti, karibu Bisonga, karibu sana. Thanks for joining. Ote tabandu wako so aba to interact because it's a debate, it's nothing. And we are not IBC ntunde kwa mwakura chikora ne ground chicha kwa mwiro. Aya Bisonga.
Yes.
Biore dada?
Biane kabisa.
Aya Kitutu Chache ruete?
Bono, wogeka.
Wogeka? Wogeka
Iyo tero primary.
Okay, abuni ma yete nyabonda naona amenyo baba.
Bono.
Niye manyete wogeka naona amenya nonyo nkako kamba no menyete.
Na ere jirani yanega.
Okay. Nyabondo nae nikometa Nyabondo ivano manyete otherwise. Hapo nimekulia. So karibu sana. Elinde mjadala oyo we are discussing candidates bali Kitutu Chache. So it's not about an individual na mwata okebeka, we are discussing all the candidates bali Kitutu Chache bako ulichukua.
Yes.
So this one litanga ni ukoboli.
Yeah.
Ungogo support, and why do you think the person you support nabwate matumaini yako tama gendero Kitutu Chache better than what Momo must left it?
Aseobo jumbe ngo support yo mheshimiwa Kibagendi.
Okay.
And there are many reasons why ngo support as an individual and as a person. He's a young man. That's for a starter, as a young man, so he's like a mentor for most of us. Number two, as much as he's an ODM candidate, so that is one of the greatest points to give him the votes, because as an ODM candidate, he has every right to vie and be elected. His agendas for the people of Kitutu Chache South has been clear, as much as he has not come out to sell his manifestos to the people. The much I've interacted with him shows he's a visionary leader who can bring change to the constituency. Yeah.
Okay. Ekero kurigereria buna bana ore kenyoro because abanda bakurikura bonsi n'abantu umanyete bonsi bakuriki bari kenyoro. Ekera aba ekwerende office of the deputy president, did he bring anything aganto akaba agatago akauga mo komena, did he give anything, did he bring anything ora tenga nera salenge for 5 years, office of the Deputy President Ruto. Now we sitting on Tokando Akatoreta. Did he bring anything?
He was the Secretary Youth Affairs in the office of the Deputy President.
Yes.
So from the year 2018 to 2021 until he resigned and began to contest as the MP. He tried his best through the Uwezo Fund and the Youth Fund, through, in conjunction with Morias and the other Kisis who are in the leadership of Uwezo Fund and the Youth Fund. They tripled the amount of money that was allocated to the Kisii County from around 2 million to 10 million, if I'm not wrong. That was one of the achievements.
The question, the question Fred is asking is, how did that assist the youth of Kitutu Chache South? It's well, it was increased. We thank him for that. But India igete ground, youths badibaro mbanyo leta kende bakamena. That is what we are asking.
Thank you for asking that question, sir. Number one, I will tell you, if you have been on the ground, you can feel the groups he has helped secure those funds and bring on those projects he was introducing to the groups. So number two, there was a war between the office of the president.
He touched us because
we know. Mention the projects.
Nando ma ito substantiate gento mnekyo. Ogunoko kwa na to you can't substantiate. Ogoto te some groups tira mbaigoro. Nando ma te gente onye ndrimo igu ate ba general Kisii County.
Mention them with the names.
So you wanted me to bring all the names of the groups he has helped?
Name Chiricha Kitutu South.
There are many groups, border groups and Mamamboga groups he helped, and I can confirm that through the chair of his campaign manager.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else that you think that is the greatest thing to happen to Kitutu Chache, even than Dr. Zachary Nyonga?
Fred, stop being sarcastic, my friend. So, what I believe in is a great leader with his vision and his character. As much as you have been mudslinging
the song character.
Which character? Don't talk about character. Which character?
As much as you rubbed shoulders in the wrong way with him, Mheshimiwa doesn't mean that's how he is personally. Understand?
Okay. Somebody has a very bad day. I think you know you're on the job. Job apply. Let me job apply you mute.
Mute.
Okay. Bisonga tiankoboli.
Yes.
A tournament kwa organizeri egocha gusi okonya abantu. That was the cutting line. Tuatevire a tournament don't bring people from Nairobi to perform as starting raisers. Now local people, local artists, so that they can own it. Equally, have locals participate in organization and mobilization. Is there anything wrong when we question that? Because that show is online, you can watch it, it's on YouTube. We were campaigning against it because he refused to allow local artists to perform. You know that very well.
if you are a civil servant and you understand how government policies work, national events are coordinated by the national government.
That is
Those
not a
games
national
were
event. That is not a national event. That is an event he brought every year. Maybe you don't know about it, bro. Then you will understand. It's an event here na nyimba ba kwanete bakareta nga seven sides rugby event. Uneli eri tu Machakos. It is not a national event.
So for you, with that kind of what can I say? With that small interaction you had with him, made you think he's a bad leader?
Okay, how I came to know he's a bad person, not even a leader, because he has never been a leader to any of us. I came to understand. I thought I know Montonkai bwana. Nsabu liyo tero zabu na ongo itamu na itamu wakichana I know Monto na itamu wa unywe chai. Let me explain ngote vya kena I know Monto moneno na karoli tu mwana. Ekena mwakiri desimi. Baba kamuraka babe Eric Senator no bali kondama. Na Eric nyora asengo litali sobo no bali jirani. I mean, we are the same people. Ekero na mubuliti wae uwanjira wa muraba wa kondama yeti njitingora ameti. Nere bono ndameta mangana mabe wetania bamuraba. So that is how I cut amangana mundara kora mama tobwa mabe. Then you cannot continue dealing in there. What do I want from him? What approval do I want from him? That was the cutting line. That was the red line. That is it. Nothing else. Then later, so you can see the characters of a person through his words, through inability to control his mujahideen.
Fred, you have every democratic right to choose your leader. So for you to maybe, as much as mulikosana na mheshimiwa doesn't mean like you should use that personal grudge against him to the campaign and bring bad blood within his supporters. Sometimes his supporters do say things maybe he's not aware of.
What else can I tell you? I am saying here, that is why we differed, and I will campaign against him because of I don't like his candidate. That's it. One haki iko makosa gani hapo? Unaona wate right yuko mokoreka asi. Katusene haki yao ai mokoreka asi. Mimi siwezi kuingilia. What I call for is mutual respect. Period. That's it. But he's a candidate.
Fred. You're afraid before Fred, anybody else.
Ndara
Brian on do some
Brian kono.
Okay. Network ya ni taragenda mwarko nganchara please. Yeah. So again tunarako tebanike Fred. Number one, to answer you riswari require kubori Daktari Visonga. On the issue of calling Kibagendi as being somebody who is arrogant, yomuntu wate asiri nyinge nche enkomo describe kuno muntu kerama nyite something is right, he stands by it. Omaite engencho nere ritoko tebanga maybe omuntu no mukristo wono ngakero mundago chagwa koroe nganando monchurori the other side. That is not Kibagendi. Kibagendi will tell you when things are wrong, akukukani to your facing anaki bintebi mbibone tiko bangencho kuneye ibwente ko baiga. So that is why abantu bange bakumu mistaken uno muntu. No, he stands by what he thinks is right. Tigangira ne ese point nataka kuwana ririe network ya netaragenda Fred. I was supposed to talk about fact tiriota abantu. Fact yentangani
because he is a student. Do you know that Kibagendi is a very violent man? Because when you're in a ruanetie mangi segi sana, when you're not takareta segi akarwa matanga buso you know very well that Fred yanko ya mume mekana utine kuno metena lete segi mboro. Two instances na rolide where he has brought ye segi mbe. Do you know that he's a very violent man?
I don't know why Fred didn't go konyorobia. I'm requesting that yung answerenda akwana because of course kwa bori riswari lakini ekombo ata ko tera nganchera. tigankave at least ebintu byonsi nkagerete maybe mwakwanire gose binde bire samaswari ya abantu amongo y'abantu embi. Number 1 nateba nga tuchake na facts omumuro
Nduso na kia network yako motanda ya tutaita tora mwiku.
Nduso tasireti.
I can comment on that.
Please, bisonga nduche mbiola aibona gendera bwana. Ngoko leta tore ngora tukubeke nka tukwereri. After this we are going to talk. Tore na to sign agreement yo gore kambini ngiya. Make sure you send me your number tukwane.
There's no problem.
Because I know we share a lot in common anyway. We have a common dream, Nelinga. You are selling our dream away, which will haunt you very bad in 2027, Gutira. It will haunt you very bad.
Tomo kanyira senge choma ete visonga tabuati evidence tabuati reason why I go support Sarato te winganki I go support it.
Brian. Anyway, bisonga gendera because this is now your chance anymore akwana because I'm trying to get our support engineer Cynthia. Akiliza on the and ba engineer Cynthia bache. Umwana ulienya anyu umwana omurabuse. Support as well. Na ebona ko mu represent rero ngaki wandoka. Brian. Ai bisonga.
Yes.
Yaendelea point ya Brian yoko ranga network ya Mwangire. Naboli Brian Onduso. Brian Onduso. Isonga.
Yes.
Naboli Brian Onduso nga Brian no montonza ali buge kanore no rochi bine bintu byalenge. Mbona nyorotese yeli kibagenda amatanga.
Tali eronya rero lakini ni yarengo.
No matese yeli akaleta ali ruta ajite akarwani mange sembi embe bano nyamanyitera.
Ingoma na barenge.
Okay, he's a violent man. Anyway, mwake blue band. We allow everybody else to be what. Convince us why he should be elected. That's it.
You know the problem is I realized all of you, most of your panelists today, they have been anti. They are all anti Kibagendi. You understand? From Lydia to Felix. Listen first. Lydia, I will say something here. I will tell you something. You said about Kibagendi kumtusi Osoro, about the parents and all those things. Do you know what Osoro told Kibagendi? Why did you say what Osoro told him? You know those things, all those.
Osoro gamatebeti ereno mwane we single mother, which is a fact. Single mother.
Listen,
we embrace them.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about.
Zipi, inbox mingo tomere video yes yeibon. Nitonye manyetu. Ninyibwate. Nimbwati video chons bake ya bogekaliya matanga alenge.
Fred.
Karibu Kennedy.
Mr. Bisonga. Daktari wako
Yes.
daktari. Omanyete SOA twarabeire nero for so long by the Kitutu Chache nga tuachire Kitutu Chache South. In fact turacha go criticize honorable Kibagendi bente kitangani. We have been having so.
No way, you cannot say that when you cannot say that when Felix referred to Mheshimiwa as Moisia. That's so wrong.
Maybe you misconstrued my statement.
So
inate bana ki ekerebono omonto moraya kora momonto igo etabie yue bwana takobe ya baisia tali ya bagambi igo tali namura ndamuro kamoisia.
So, Mr. Bisonga.
Kennedy, yes.
That is what he said.
We don't do that. Kennedy, Skangene Mike, Tuikuweka via. I always, you know, me and you can't work together. Montowata Matusi, Okoramaba, and me and you cannot. If you want, let me address Ores. Ores, if you want to Ara Maskani, Kabuna Wabi Song, Abuna Wao Brian and Duso.
Yes.
And many guys who support Anthony Kibage are my good friends. We talk, we argue respectfully. So I want you to respectfully come here. I actually, you know, I blocked you on all my platforms. I don't know how you got here, so I don't want to.
Oh no, Fred, Ketote Bisonga iga Bisonga. Telibobe gokwanera Kibage ndi track record ya bunere. Telibobe. Kekogera etokukwanera all aspire and ribago batene ni Kitutu Chache. So Mr. Kibage is one of them. Igoera sima abe criticized akwaneru nerenga ki is one of the aspirant. Na aye goje na wajiri biasa na waje buneru oti ogera bona muna matoke sibi matoke ensinyire ki atari gochere so kekogera erinki erororo. At least I refuse chia ebu na wajire wadaire Kibage no monto muya he did this and this, he did this and by the way Fred taliga iganga asa Kibage ndichikura. No. Ndoto kuna chili chi constituency chons bitwara etrechi nyingi bo machogo woncho kana Kitutu Masaba Nyamira.
Kennedy. Yes. Kennedy. Bisonga is a gentleman. Actually, yes. Ajicha. Look at what this guy is written. Abanabule lieutenant Goyonde. Look at this kind of language they are using. Njekonachi tega have I insulted him? I'm just saying.
No. Nande it is bad. Omonto munoles no monto so meta intellectual. Telibu ya bone igombo betan.
Bisonga kwarele what I'm talking about. Kabebono. Mumu wake nyombe ye ino. Are you seeing what I'm talking about?
Ababono na bako basaleli pi bako basaleli.
But are you seeing? Come honest like a gentleman. Are you seeing what we are dealing with?
Fred. Social media is a free world. Anybody can write whatever in his attack one day.
So this is acceptable in your team?
It's not acceptable. Matusi is not acceptable anywhere.
And that's what you should address.
Politics is all about ideas. Now let's talk about how...
Okoramana na kuoko gero mondo te bana kalakte telingia te buena te koba yo monto orabo morai.
Now you've seen it in front of your eyes what we are dealing with. We even announced that there were respectively to debate. Kuna wala watu points whatever the reason not etabo mujube na area and we respect what you're saying, you know. That's it. That's it. So bolidi antuale ngoto kakaranga siasa. And we are seeing politics in every constituency. We are seeing even to Birochi because of analysis. You know, it doesn't add any votes. You know, I'm not paid now. Maybe I'm a self-made man. I'm a well-to-do man.
Why Kitutu Chache now?
We are deviating from the point, eh? We are deviating now. This is how Kibage will win the election come August 2022.
That is now what we want. Why matrix?
This is the voting matrix. Number one, there is the minority group in the Kitutu Chache South. Those people you refer to outsiders. Number one, the Nubians, the Luos, and all those tribes.
Yeah. Let me correct you. Let me correct you, Bisonga. Now you got a mic. I'm just interjecting. I did not say that I have issue now. Abanubi, they are residents. Abanubi, they have been there since 1950s. Abanubi, are very 1920. Abanubi, Bagoli. Bagere Bagoli because you're Ninja no so. So please correct your statement.
The minority group, the voting bloc of the minority group, especially the Luos, there are around 10,000 votes, if I'm not wrong. And as much as Kibagendi has listen first. I'm on the floor. Hello? So with the ODM ticket, be assured like almost 90% of the Luo votes will go to the ODM candidate in Kitutu Chache South. I'm right or right? Number two, there's the silent majority who are undecided votes. Those people who don't care about clanism, those people who don't care about where you come from, those people who vote because of how you endure them, how you endure yourself to them. And most of them, they are willing and hopeful, like Kibagendi will be their candidate come August. What was hindering Kibagendi from winning the past 2 elections or 3 he had contested is Momoima was on the ground from the word go. I think he died the first time in 1996 after the death of his father. So he has been building his voting bloc since 96 and he came to win the election in 2007. You can see how much time it took for him to galvanize his voting base and make him the member of parliament for Kitutu, then Kitutu Chache South, then is now is going for the Senate seat. So as much as Kibagendi, you may say he has been losing the last 3 elections, he has built his voting bloc as a person, as an individual. So people in Kitutu Chache South, they like a patient leader from past experiences. You cannot come to the ballot today and expect the people to vote you in directly. Someone making noise here. So
lead and mute.
So for me, how will Kibagendi win this election? He has been on the campaign trail for the last 3-4 elections. So it means his name has been the lips of the people, as much as they have never given him the mandate. Number 2, Omwando, you were talking about Omwando, Mauvi, and Cynthia Toyle, Nini. Those are good opponents. But I will tell you, Omwando losing the ODM ticket was a big blow to his chances of being elected, because he was depending on the ODM ticket so that he can add on to those votes he got in 2017. Because, for Cynthia Toyle, she's a young girl, she's a starter. We give her time to acclimatize the political scene. For Andrew Maubi, I can say less about him. He has been party hopping for like 4 parties in the last 2 months. So his seriousness in this candidature is put into serious question.
So your candidate has never hoped?
The first defection he did was in last year. And that was the last. He defected from UDA to ODM. In 2017, it was due to circumstances. That's why he defected and he was given a Jubilee ticket. You understand how he came to be
do you believe he believes in the ODM dream,
That I can testify for sure. He believes in the ODM candidature of Raila Amolo Odinga. And for sure, Raila and ODM team will never have given him the ticket if they had any out of doubt that
okay,
Kibagende
hold on,
was.
Can I respond to you? Can I respond? Because you have the mic. Your candidate has been insulting Obeiro Gosaira ODM for the last 5 years, including baka mwisuna lenge ekwende ya Bonchari nomination by election. He has spent 5 years, him and his mujahidins, insulting Raila, insulting ODM. How he got that chance was through his uncle, James Ongwae, who owns ODM Kisii chapter.
Stop that. No.
He's the one who
Propaganda will not sell this time around. There's no way you can say there's no relation.
Okay, sir. You know, we have to have a discussion. You can't just talk Ibieka. You have to be countered. And this is what you guys don't like. You should accept.
No, I'm okay.
Your candidate Anthony Kibagendi, igabwati tu okoboko nongwae baka Karen Nairobi. Akaruyu dierero, mambi akabwati okoboko, akairu baka Karen, akairu ticket. Karen ODM Kisii chapter does not belong to Raila. It belongs to Ongwae, and he bought it in 2007. So he has been the one who decides who gets, who doesn't get. That's why we don't have an ODM MP. That's how he got the ticket. Because he's a good ODM supporter. He got it because James Ongwae gave it to him.
There was a process of no, wait a minute, Fred. There was a process of identifying the best suit candidate for ODM during the nominations.
There was no nomination. Where?
Listen first. They used opinion polls.
Omaete bisonge gendo kiale ta mangana yon singeli kwati kote hauna ati maubio ame pati hope sana kwebana ki oyogo.
Is it true or not true? No, Felix, is it true or not true?
Ni sawa.
From Wiper? No, wait. Let me count. Let me tell you. Maubi was in Wiper as of March 6th. Maubi was in Wiper. March 7th, he was in UDA together with Echate. April 5th, he was in ODM contesting for the nominations. He was in the party nomination list. After those nominations, he failed to get the ticket. He's now back to Wiper. About.
Wasirake, are you back?
So, yeah, I was talking about how defections have been hitting Maubi so hard until his supporters, they don't know where he belongs. You understand? Even right now, Wiper is not even supporting Raila Amolo Odinga. You understand? So how do you go to the ballot knowing very well, like you don't know where you stand?
Did ODM do nominations for Kitutu Chache South?
They were called off. There was a process. There was another alternative process of securing the ticket through polls, and all candidates were invited to those to the table. Maubi included, Omwando and Kibagende. I think it was Buki or someone else. They were invited and they were shown the result. All agreed. All of them agreed.
Let me address you for the last time. Go make a post about me. These are the Mujahidins I'm talking about. The same team that Ongwae is using, Korwani Simbarati, are the same people that I'm seeing on this face. And please, if you want to comment respectfully, because I will not allow you to disrespect me on this page. You can go there and do what you want. I'm asking a valid question. Was Anthony Kibagendi never taken to Karen and given a ticket? Was he taken to Karen or not by James Ongwae?
It was by coincidence that he found James Ongwae in the office of the Prime Minister. It was not planned for, and they issue.
Hayo pia ni jibu, haina shida. Tingo koboli, hayo pia ni jibu, asante.
Okay.
Otherwise, you have sold your guy. Brian, with due respect, let me allow you back. And don't being a key.
Yeah. Wairira Alfred, nga kibono?
Ngai bono ta Kitutu Chache inere. Natora manyana bwana, natora bandari.
Nchere Kitutu Chache South Nkoru Kitutu Central Fred.
Nga kiyo mwana
Cynthia Kejoro. Cynthia mbiaga nderete nkagerete.
Mubwate si mwana uli has a bright future. She has the dream of Kitutu Chache South. Mwana uli no mya mubwate.
Orino mwano ito after Kibagendi akorre miaka 10, I think we'll consider her. So that tororenga gusinanya rego tokonya because no mwana koroka no bwate focus. Wono tigante vega Fred. Na ade tara butoka because apparently ni bwate shida korane network or something. Number one, I believe in the vision and dream of Anthony Kibagendi. Nagote yo no mumuro chagete koru 207 arwete campus immediately na anda agachaka kubori chikura. Ngwate about 200 votes ya bwate lakini na atemete more than that iga bwate 700 votes. That was good for the start. Akarua abu 2013 akangea kuminyoka kapisa na onyonka oyubono igokoroka no bwate shida nere because Kibagendi for very long time obere threat yese. Again tunata kango tebi kerondo chabantu bonsi tore online igaiga endo it's the youth abantu bare below 35 years yabange bare gaiga and Kibagendi believes in these people who are in this age bracket. What am I trying to say? Kwanyoranga Kibagendi ngotarare moteba maybe mostly kwanyorare ni vijana boni vijana bifredi mbori ntuma itana abantu to chiete sukuru to changire ni binyorebi abaiburi baito na bubagere teto kagende sukuru abantu bekenyoro baga
Brian, what happened?
Kama network yake ni mbaya.
Ni mbaya, so umate ntoto itero kanenga ki nga maybe to mutandete, you know, you've stayed here for as long as you want, as long as the internet allows you. But you can also rejoin. Brian, rejoin. Brian is not telling us. You refused. Whatever. 5 years in the office of the deputy president, the most powerful man.
Fred, I will tell you this. There was a vicious fight between the office of the president and the TP president office. All budgets were cut. So the little he could do to push the agenda of the Omogusi people, he did his best through the other government Kisi servants like Morias and the rest. So I believe he did his best. And he would have done more if there was no that fight between the president and the deputy president.
So the war started immediately he got that post?
Fred, you are not a stranger in this politics. Immediately after the 2017 elections, Uhuru decided to run the government as a sole entity. That's why he kicked out William Ruto, and William Ruto started running his own train.
That could be a good. I don't know. Okay, now. Okay, so anyway, let's continue. The song has dropped out, I think, because of so we have one candidate kwa, let me see.
Mosibati uma bwana tamo kwanira ke because mbiya mosibati karada mira ko boli tikura yo ne so engia sana.
Yeah, by the way, I don't know very closely engineer. I don't know closely engineer Cynthia. Timo might very closely, but I can only tell you the reaction that is on the ground. It's very exciting. In any elections, so sometimes they can actually support you, but whatever next time. But she has a very bright future in Kitutu Chache South. That's one thing I can tell you. So a candidate independent James Kegoronkangi is a diasporan. So he's contesting on independent so he's also banking on Nyakoe ward votes where is favorable. So that is another person that is giving people sleepless nights because he's running at night. Meeting so he's also doing very well. So another candidate that Pius Abuki, somebody says he has deep pockets. I don't know about that, but support as far as I'm concerned, is within Kitutu Central. Another person is another diasporan, Honorable Eric Nyabeli. By the way, Eric Nyabeli is doing very well. So he's also doing very well within Nyabururu Gali. Embassy out in Bogoja and other areas. Nabwate has been running up and down. So Nere is a serious candidate that is actually among the top 4 so Tomayago Chavono.
Diande.
Kiprotich Kenneth. Kiprotich. Meanwhile, anybody that wants to ask or add something,
I wanted you to go Romondo Grokuya, Yamokoro Kefrontrano Groku Maubi, Andrew Mukaya Maubi. Because in Mumbai, it is the first time I'm hearing about him.
Yes.
Maybe Unayomonto Ngato Deviango 1-2 about him.
Okay. Andrew Mukayama Ubi, agwite ewadi korukunyatie kwa nuna tebi Kitutu Chache wati wadi sano Kitutu Central nere bwata banda bonsi with the exception of Andrew Maubi na James Kigoro Onkangi, but the rest of the candidates wako ulichukura bagwite Kitutu Central na nawe is a Kitutu Central ward nere ansiti town yali ga cha St Jude ekaenda Buge Kanyabururu egatire Nyamatarari ikamunjigwe kange n'embassy lakini bone actually Nyamatarerete kera na guchie town nere bwate bitio bya Mwasi Nyabururu town iga nere igete bakangumbu ali eka border na Bonchari. So Nyatieko is the home base, the home constituency. I mean the home ward Andrew Maubi. Nyakoe ward is the nearest neighbor because keroli Nyatieko gali Nyakote ne uligere chumate. Na Mogeka ward ya sababu Moima and then Bogisero ward maate kerole Moso Chichiduka wansara St Patrick's Otirimboka, that is Bogisero ward. Ekaenda bakika kuna bagere mato ngincha kaenda Matieko, that's how it goes. Inero Bogusero. So the voting matrix and the candidature of Andrew Maubi is this way. Andrew Maubi about chikura chitanga in 2017. And now at 2017 we had a by-election after the Jubilee candidate died. So there was some kind of a picture chikura ya achite itari the true reflection of the people's wishes because State House Central Bank ya rete tu Kitutu Chache na asa bonse bakareta itinga yabo pisto nigose nirenga bakabika Kitutu Chache. But I will tell you a serious candidate can go chukura for the first time na boko Romontoro electable. You can see somebody that is likable. So Andrew Maubi was a very likable figure. That is why he did very well despite the fact that ODM, Ford Kenya, all this NASA team chiteko supporting Richard Onyonka. Na Jubilee yonsi P ega support Anthony Kibagendi, but still with all that Andrew Mabi was able to get 2,100 votes. That's a lot of votes. So it's 30 and a ground unere, he has a lot of support. A ground Mali. People like him, he's a likable character in Kitutu Chache South, and he comes from a ward, the rural Nyateko ward, which is a neighbor with it's kind of like the same thing na Nyakoe. So those two wards kind of like he has a lot of support. Ambo kebo kangumbu akwa na barabu gali nyaore bugoeta. He has, it's within his reach Nabugisero, where he has a lot of votes. So he's going to be announced a member of parliament Sambiri Chamambi, and that opinion ya Wakorwe Kaoroki is leading. In fact, yeah, Muiverachi point is leading by far, because a bunch of us ground to house to house. So this is the next member of parliament for Kitutu Chache South, Andrew Mukayama Ubikurunya Cheko ward. The reason, Makini, I know you like the matrix. You might think science be a matrix. The reason I give him Makini is that Kitutu Central ye karangire ne butwara chikura chinyinge ne rebu atabanda abons. Kitutu Central is the home ward for a strong candidate, former councillor, former mayor of Kisii Town, the Honorable Samuel Kenanyu Mwando. Kitutu Central is the ward for another force, Eric Nyabeliabuga. Kitutu Central is the home base of another beautiful queen of Kitutu Chache South, the future leader of Kitutu Chache South, Engineer Cynthia Kirubotoel, which is also again the home of Anthony Kibagendi of ODM. So so the voting matrix, based on how we are going to play Chikadich, it favors Andrew Mukayama of Wiper Mutangaso Muchumbe Mahambisambi, because this is not about Yuko Ges, it's about the Domna Biangete Mesa. Boli. Karibu Monda Gonchati. Felix.
Nke wazena jenkwane nche ikura chiamo ke tutu rede ti chi understand ti mono tili constituency ane tindi wa kurororo lakini bada bantu wa ke kurororo tona tebe nchene ke mogiuka ngeringa ki una nyuwete ground Kibagendi mbo bagocha. Actually Oyonde Andrew Mauvi is a very good friend of mine, for your information. Very good friend of mine. But then this
Mwanda mute.
Akora something didn't go. Okay. Kennedy, Dan can Gendera take over because you are a local boy. Dan can Gendera.
Sawa.
Dan can Gendera.
I had not go one point to get there. Erega. O my tenure the ODM yato deliver. Chokore nomination ango mongwano yokurukunere Kibagendi to Amorusiti or Rick Mambi and going to what it's arguing now, because we could have proved abantu bari bago support abako ke ground ikine abantu online and batari kubaka chikura ku Kitutu Chache South. Abana abantu bari bainge obo sani bari ba online, they come from specific places kuru abantu bakononye kali bari chache. Abana bwa abantu konyora most of the time bago ke ground and bago tebanga Kibagendi abwate so many people onye ndi abwate so many people abononere na tebetenga ki no to the nomination akatokwa nomination to mo yeli to angomo to kurende yango no Kibagendi oyonde na nyonete certificate yeli angobono we are planning something else, you see. So no nere fear ya enja moro tinga, these people they are going to vote me out. So he cried for the ODM nominations but we are going to vote him out come August because he's not going to win.
ai ngokwana narenge Fred.
Yeah,
actually bono mwana ominto Duncan nere naigwa. For your information Duncan timanye tinonde nche no menyete bo Kitutu Chache. Kwa igure no ngagaje to mochione. So igo ni bwate interest sana na bo Kitutu actually Fred na manyete. Na basani bana bange bamanyete. Na ndeke rongo tena ni na te ground. I'm not talking on the basis and I'm not talking on a basis ya online. No. Nimbuate huge interest porque Kitutu Chache ko etandi bugirango mate for your information. Factors ni bere chiko heba kibagende. Number 1, orara ligiri obogambi obo for some time. Asa marieta ali awo kwane kana na amanyire. Kwarorire. Number 2, ase omobuko mbuyale, because let us not undermine again tokoroka nga financial muscles. Again tokende kia gatato epati. Omanyete nole omosike oyororo again tokia jete como konya gikamubusti agaeta. It was an intervention ye pati ekorokudiem. Oyonde and we are afraid na kwana buyega ngaki ntobwate we have part of Kitutu. Actually we have 2 wards. A ward ya mone ya Kisi Central. E bwata bagere boka. Abare ODM. Just because you have a ticket ODM bakaba ake kura so ODM ere kiama ODM. And then komenya kwana ward nero ya bogesero echete baka bogere. Nere bwata very good number. Yaba kichikura abara bagere. So by getting that ODM ticket, by having funds and having run miaka ya magega, I think it gives him a very good advantage. Na ende torara kwana sobo maene ekeronkolgere these 2 candidates in terms of mobilization. Kibage endi na bwate skills cha mobilization chirigora. That is the reality. I'm talking from a very neutral point of view. I'm telling you this particular candidate, we are not even friends on Facebook. But there is another candidate, a friend, he was my schoolmate. But the reality on the ground, that is what they are saying.
Thank you, Monda. Duncan, did you want to respond or any of you? Kennedy, you didn't finish because it came overheated.
Fred, ndrara teva ngilinga ikawano tateve nga monda bonjo dia teva ikawano Kitutu Chache wano ya tuare chikande divere chibwate chire molero na ndru maubi na kibagendi na gukwana again toro kwana ne again donjiki kiango sire sana rero ne ini na kumiringa na kiaba muraba bagwata kande yet a platform we avera for so long tinanya kora toko swasi platform we toko gendandi tu kuanza console kuramu muntu toko cha tuari fuse tuanda Felix Banda isiko tuarigere isiko tu amanyangi kere isika kere tu achire tu gada or the dates tu achireta tu aji discuss and when toko discuss unite toko discussing and toko mo discuss kibobe otherwise no como konya character ya bwa tembe Freddy ngo como kwa ndiri kwa mukwano bobe ene character change egera be reader Gwana bankwana abaenje ndabate inye ndi babaya abandi bakora amansa abandi bakora ki barako babaya barako tenaki enchire y'abantu abawukritse umuntu yo so there is something wrong tiango to ende to change ye character yo it will make a good reader lakini sasa baona baendere njire ye they good tigo abantu baito rani wana ngwara abantu batanga ni bachaka nga Freddy nge wana waka ne tuna maobe ngaki kwanyere trebona kuminga maobe ngaki yaruera na yo rae platform always ogotako or the corners tiagusi asteo tara atako kira so gukuna no ye kurera rero nga maubia gwa kana egero maja gocha umaocha go ocha kukwanire kore ya ngama ubyo campaign, you couldn't campaign for mau. No. Wakwa kikere ground. Ikire kintu to kwana ekikere ground ingento. Ikire kintu to kutako. Bana ndabana baje bakora amabako insod bakora manini ikini kintu yanko ngiki yanko sire sana. Kitutu Chache rero yabere yaretire menyogiro getenkeko. But we will proceed indrigo tiga ndu toko genderera bono gentekero kindu wa tube na monto tiga to gendere njiri to gendere tu aromo mubo ko gendera igego. Felix indo jen korara Felix korara.
Yeah. I think
namoro dire.
Felix bagara yose ndo gukwana is near the all day bago singirwe. Anyway, it's the ambatebi bali moraiga, and I'm so happy that I was able to get Frank, I was able to get Duncan, I was able to get Lydia for the first time. I was able to get Gisora na Brian Nduso. You know, these are Brian and Gisoro, these are lieutenants of Anthony Kibagende, and they are respected. We disagree out there even on the post, like they don't insult me. But Anthony Nabwati Chimujahidin Chae, Chiren Chache Amatusi, that is the
Babole.
Narere ya zikora ma mheshimiwa, so we leave them because after the chimud bakisho ya sarika yale kwa wengi ya, and you know this is the greatest constituency on earth, so we just leave them because tomorrow where are we going? Hey, Felix Ochi
ngaite to bwana takoenda dole koraenda
Bogetutu Central, Bogetutu ya baba makini
osenga yende tora
I think tuata gere to kwane Kitutu Chache not lakini ngo decide to in the group to amwe to go takona say don't see baba already did that. I mean you know, if people can't respect us, my friend, we ndundori bantu ba kora kwende you otherwise we want to say we are going to continue. And okay, Kennedy Yangotevi, as a person, like you know, we have a right to support the person you want. So, and we also have no any campaign. We are not easy people. Don't even want to get us in our top underground. We don't need to talk about us. We are independent. When we support, ask those who are there in 207-year campaign, they will tell you. They will tell you, Fred and Mrs. They will tell you.
Again, tona amangana na ro monda kwana. Oyan dende go momro Kibagende tabanda rated. Lakini bona yani again donta again to yani ntabu ata kama tegali bona ntu bwata banta be town ya Kitutu Central ne town na bando mbaro be binyoro moino igo bona tikuleti akagerete timokonye ti abagera na banubi bali bale gali ntimokonye na kitiko adaptu
kura chiria ila niligankan
kura chiri nchiriko jikamakonya in any way. Remember 2017, oyo ndano ainge chame ya ODM. Those people didn't vote for him. They voted omuntu munga ori kuro chama ya vote Kenya ori oyore mumaima. So bona karamo ko tebanga ati this man na what is support ya bantu baraba gare kubuge kamate kurumoso, so they are going to vote this man. But America chikomo voted because of his profile. Ba mosomi, ba momanyire, bono what people are doing, they're actually digging more and more to know begin to kimunto ya, they are checking on his profile. By gure korwa sichi nkumanga monto yo is not fit to hold any public office because your profile ya mbemna kura mabantu gocha. So I really I'm not discouraging those people who think like Ingo Chibariko we need you. But the ODM supporters, they are not going to support Omongwano because of his profile. Because Abantobali, they turn Shido Montoengo, Montoyo, ODM, Morenge, I don't know, Sono Mwando in 2017. Oebwate Chama ODM, they didn't vote him. But he didn't expect what the results came out. I mean, the results are different. One of the they are going to favor him. Because Bonari Chama ODM ya Raila Odinga, forget about it. He's not gonna win. Yeah.
Let me add to the votes Chirebo Gisero Chire Ungincha. I think the people are referring to Ungincha primary voting station before Ndara Kwanere town, because I will not dig deeper into that. Aba Gerebaro Ungincha, that is Kasbul Kabondo. Ungincha primary, literally Bandwaka Chikura Bangi Navagusi. Aba Gerebaro is a small fraction. It's something that I've done for so long that I understand very well. It has never swayed elections as such. Of course, but it does not determine the winner. The people who determine the winners are the people voting from their rural stations. Nyagisai, Nyanguru, Getare, Nyatieko, Iranda, Kiamwasia Iga, Molenya Sobo, Duncan, Bugika, St. Patrick's, Matieko, Kyoge Primary. Those are the Kiombeta, those are the areas that decide who becomes a member of parliament. It has always been like that. So, it's not even all of them who vote. It's just a few noisemakers. It's not even a lot of them as you think. Majority of them don't even have IDs. They don't even vote. Lydia, how many of them have even IDs? To tell now you're going to Oreo muted. Someone mute.
It's me. Bali abanubi bali mbabu ati bibande mbabu ati nonya nabuna igu bisonga ko baranga abanubi bali abagere bali badarasha orwo tutenga abuchikura nko rwo kiro 10,000. I doubt.
So that is the truth. I mean, Dan, can I say no? You are very close to township. I think you understand more about the voting patterns. Town is Kitutu Central. What can you add on that?
I can tell most of them are on most of them they are not registered as voters because SH number kingo ko nyora abantu bavuga ati kura kinge nkuru budeka kuru Nyatieko most probably kuru nsa totebe nyamorenye ibyo bikeze kuru mana gisai mate ari no kikura kinge kiranye na mali bono abantu ko nyora barabanga tajya basaba bara nyora bayitire town abantu no baragali n'abanyina abagaka abantu bari bamaite bagutaka kumanya nka cy'umuntu uyu n'uyu ari umuntu uyu mpyaho ko umuntu uyu profile ya ine so kikure kire ine kyamwashi mali na bururu mali bogisero mate gali boge kansari anoti kikura kinge kira n'abantu abatabanya most of them bari ko nyora mbavuga ati bibana na ne town yari
abantu kikura kinge ka bange bakana kinsobo
cyagara ari n'abamenyi abange n'abamenyi gali so most of the people now are abwe ngati kikura kinge kire nsari batikura yo gali abantu na bare so bande ngo bari crashes bari na kinsobo I mean base mari nga kutikura kire nsari cyaudiya mukurante yari yaudiya
Martini Junior, the floor goes to you. If you have any question, because we want to finish, but I want to thank everybody anyway. To answer like some closing remarks. 3 hours now.
Okay, nje timbo adi swali.
What have you seen?
Actually, I've been learning about you might which erudi area say no ma ate tim what the network ya. Imanyere tinda so akisi which ma ate una say to nyira manyenga ngakiere but you have given me a good analysis nga ngaki boge tutu area say no ya ma ate. So through this show, I've also been able to learn about the some parts tiagusi echinden tamanyenga na ichibe dagusinya ale ko but I think by the time to go le ndege na baba nyora gusini nya maite ya manora ande go da kutirimbo kango akera undirimo na beire
kabisa. And that's it.
Lydia ko ire sauti mogirango mato manyira ni bonororo
Nyakembene
Nyakembene otoko enda Actually, we are going back. We will be going to Machoge Chache. That's the one we have not even touched. So I think prepare for Machoge Chache. So because that's the one we need to tackle next. I think maybe tomorrow because in Yombande, I will be dealing with that. We are interested in the whole of Kisi. Women rep, we are only doing analysis. So what was later Makasiriko, people will be criticized. If you offer yourself, it is normal. Then by example, in 2019, na advice omo mheshimiwa Soronga mutebye kana abantu abaisi bakoramire don't even go kubarwaniti about criticize their building. Now look where Osoro is. So be ready to be criticized because that's how politics works. Now could teremo pira who's that? No correct closing remarks. Lydia na ayo mongi natokole.
Nchengo tebambia mona say show. It was my first time. I've enjoyed the show. Naigura maoni mbalimbali. Iye ntokero kina nchire na obomo na tolerance. That is good. Me, I'm a member of UDA, but you tolerate me. I mean, hata nikisikia ukiongea juu ya harati sikasiriki. Kozie kura ya nenero.
Makinio Yoraiga is a senior operator for UDA and we shake, we work together, so it doesn't matter.
Yes.
We don't care. I mean,
that is maturity. Bona abana bunabo bakora amababo forest they have a long way to go. What I know is that we need each other as Omogusi for us to move forward. Otherwise, thank you so much. Thank you for your time. I appreciate.
Thank you. After I move fast, I'm waiting to see you guys once in Kitutu Chache North, where we have confused MP and MCS. We are coming there and we will tell you what is going on.
Mama, abubono ni manyete yake.
Na hizo oboma omino. Kitutu Chache no zinye manyete. Kuruwe aringi Kitutu West inye manyete.
Wodi eri korogusensi.
Sensi abono you are close home. I'm neighbors with Sensi Ward.
Sensi Ward.
Yeah, Sensi Ward is a neighbor na Nyakoe Ward. Ndio tore yango ya Nyakoe na Marani na Nyakoe Ward. So we are neighbors na barabu. In fact, I have interest also. That is very close home. We protect Kibet. We protect. Chamuge.
What make me
Karibu sana.
Fred, sorry. Because I had a problem with my network.
Yes.
Right? So all of the number with the
Lydia kwa Romonte ombi abiko Rioma sense wodi kwa tirimboka wakamate ikanacha masakwe so kwa Romonte might say so bonyo gokoro kwanza leo kama kiona
ni manyete ogotirega ogende manga ibitunu biria magenari okogenda gochia kwagenda magukorare korukanda. I know those places.
The voting matrix ya Sense Ward, it's very interesting for you, otherwise you'll be shocked when you go to Kitutu Chache North after to Arurebu Machoge Chache. Abagaka bali science bika Machoge Chache is our next assignment because we have never touched it.
Op leader nale group na atoka manyara rais.
Mugeke. I think to akori endi abo Kiprotich nono iko kuoneka. Mulikuwa tendo Kiprotich yako na nini?
Network ya RMB.
Ndora igende. Bono gare ro yako bero mo Ramisi.
Unaona abana bacha konda abana sini ni batanda siasa ku 1963 abana baenge mu Sunday school bacha konda mango da kimi tata muramanya we go by phone.
Kuramana go kwenda siasa lende tolerance neta keira otherwise the best thing umonda wenda ko sabane liya tena tiaga asti 9 ba ko yonya na onya maubi bamwake ke boko tomanya hiyo.
Otherwise, I want to say thank you. Let's Dan can give you a closing remarks this year, I think, because abana kaka abandi bakwana no mongina uraiga lead.
Mchina tena ngambia bwana asili wage tonight.
We've
done a very great job and we'll be doing it now and then. I want to have good leaders who can go back to the kubakonya bali abantu baraende bachiko kubakareria elieta ngana babantu bakuru kene bakora bali nkirenga munegera. So I'm really happy we've discussed this meeting and ndenge concluding no muntu mau we still welcome you and tell you like into the winning team because we don't want anybody lose. We want to be victors at the end of the day. So we really want to congratulate you, Fred. And we can plan some good more. Yeah,
yes.
I mean, it's all about sharing our minds, and that's it.
Kabisa tunafanya siasa safi and we are here to
there is life after politics, you know, there is life after politics and then because those leaders are not going to support us. We are going to support ourselves. So whenever we have a problem, group you know.
Hakuna. Yeah. But Maite, Dan, let me tell you, other than taking my time off from what I do sometimes, we can answer for hours and hours, and it's just passion because I don't get paid for doing it. As other idiots are trying to claim, it has made me to Komanyagusi, and I feel, and it's just certification. I feel like I've achieved Komanyagusi. Even when I got to I was able to understand a lot of things. You understand it, you see, it is knowledge. I'm telling you what we are doing here. You learn. It's knowledge that is pumped to your head that will help you tomorrow. History. So let's continue supporting this discussions. I mean, that's all we do because we are blessed to have some income. We are blessed to have the internet that is paid by us, and we run these things every other day. Tunyako kiwono connect ya wasani abayo Kennedy anyona bao makiniga Felix waka na terire sani ige sani ya mubimba bana samita na kwa nilio
sani ngiya sana na nyategera Fred ngiya bamura wako chore tengora
baba Martin Junior
bono. Thanks. I think we have come to the end of the show at exactly 3 hours. It's been heated, yes, but we have understood what Mire Matrix to Arorenga. The Honorable Andrew Mokayama will be announced the winner, Sambiri Chama Ambi, as the next member of Parliament for Kitutu Chache South constituency.
Thank you.
Jamana wa science, Felix, we catch up. Usema naonga kitu wako ndani kan?
Very good.
Mwambia koreka na wetira
because we all want to be victors.
Thanks so much, guys. God bless you.
We are on a good time, guys.
Thanks so much. I'm blessed to have all of you. Kiprotich.
Ngakijingi yana
Protich, wewe bora kiato vera tata. Kiprotich.
Ataka ko declare nga ila na romo ka ambi batie network ya mo vele.
Network.
Kiprotich. Maliza kesi bwana. Hata kama ni ule mtu sema tu. Umemute. Toa mute. Mute, endelea.
Ando mute.
Ani mute.
Ndo mwesi.
Kiprotich, toa hiyo mute. Hata usalimie sisi tutasikia vizuri.
Kiprotich.
Kiprotich mambo imekataa. Wacha tumalize mkutano itakwisha. Kiprotich.
Timok kumiro kwa na vile yo. Network te yali.
Anyway, it's a very interesting guy. I wish he could say hello. Kiprotich.
Yeah, he had something to say actually.
Wewe hata wewe ongea.
Huyo hata network yake ni mbovu tena sana.
Huko network yake ni mbovu.
Kiprotich. Tukanyama 2027 takuwa na thank you abangwana. God bless you. God bless Kitutu Chache South. God bless Kitutu Chache. God bless Gusii. God bless Kenya.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.